it. It might
I
not
mean,
be
I
fun.
don't miss Cahoons, but I don't welcome reaping.
Oh, reaping's gonna
I
be
personally thought Kahuna
dank.
was
Oh.
really
Let's get to
changed
Mechatork.
Next week's literally just pull it all.
What is
Okay,
it?
we are moving to Mechatork.
Raging, tyrannical, and volcanic, dude.
Yeah, we're gonna do the rest in normal, and then we'll go put on heroic. That way, we only have to go out and back in one time, and normal feels a little bit more like warm up range. If we go on heroic right now, we'll be on conclave right away. How do I get out of this room? Oh, probably that whole way. Mechatorp seems pretty chill. The weak aura on Mechatork, it's gonna put clickable weak aura icons on your screen, and you can just click the other person's code, and then it will automatically send. So people manage to make weak auras to encounter.
That's what I like to
Excellent.
But it does mean we control the other person. Click the jokes.
Think this is the
When that
game?
happens.
Dude, can Trade Print Skillywick stop yelling? Did anybody else just get spammed by him?
Yeah, you said it like 30 times. Oh, that's more than 30 times. Holy crap.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't even notice yesterday that he was like yelling for us to not kill opulence.
Feels good to be a troll.
What's an alt? He called me Tinkerboy? Who, Gallywix? Dude, freaking in Reaping, when Bomsamdi's talking to you, he like talks shit directly to you about your class. Like yesterday, he was like saying that he thought something smelled funny, and he's like, "Oh, you're a demon hunter," some shit like that. All right.
I really wish the people who sucked at this game could actually play pens, because there's people on the forums who cry when they die in Zelda's or how Bonsomdi makes fun of them for dying.
Dude, our culture has not gotten sensitive at all. Bunch of tough cookies.
It does kind of feel bad though when he makes fun of me.
I have an
Stop dying,
add-on.
forehead.
I have an add-on where he does it even when he's not around, because I like it.
Damn, tell it.
What is wrong with you, dude? Last
What
time?
the fuck?
Dude, you
Come
rolled
on.
like 3 digits 2 times last time when you guys were gambling.
Yeah.
In a row, like back to back. Did you cancel that?
I didn't try to.
Is that because you put on Thunder Fury? What's that lightning?
Oh, whoops.
Yeah, it was Thunder Fury.
Ruined those.
It's 10,000?
Yep.
Tell you, what are you gonna roll this time? 78?
No, probably like 122.
Oh.
No, just kidding.
him alone.
Yikes.
Oh man.
Wait, he rolled higher than you.
Oh my heaven.
Was I was like,
Fucking dumb.
just get memed. Get memed. It was a small price to pay for that.
Oh, I win.
You
No!
rolled elite.
I rolled lead, man. It's
You rolled
negated.
elite, and then you ended up losing. Should like flip it around backwards. Okay, see what was up on. Let's fucking do trash. Let's go. Let's go, dudes.
Meaty haunch. Make a sanguinated feast with that later.
Ooh, Telly. It's a big boy right there. I don't know what that does, but I feel like the other mob shouldn't be in it. To do. Oh, I've tried to hover the buff and it was too late. We should split these in just in case. Let me see what the buff does.
Melee attacks can chain lightning.
Well, what's the other one? There's the one that makes a circle. This is the one I want to know. Says reducing damage taken by 75% for allies within so many yards. Ah! I feel like that's the boss. Wait, they're fighting. Is that Gallywix and what's his name?
Yeah.
Gallywix. Yeah. Oh, hello. I thought he was. I thought we just engaged. I was like, whoops. CeeLo.
I love the.
Can you guys hear me? Just
Yeah.
want to check. Okay, I want to make sure my mic's. Yeah, I don't know. Windows thought it would be cute to delete my audio drivers or something. I don't
Yeah.
know how, but I just got it back up and running. I had to restart my computer a few times.
Okay. Let's talk about Mechatwerk. So Buster Cannon, it's a projectile that will put a dot on you and give you a haste reduction. So of course we're moving out of that. Blast off, he does 10-yard AoE damage and quote-unquote lethal damage when he lands. I don't know about on normal. It's like 10 yards when he blasts off and 12 yards when he lands. So melee, make sure you don't run straight to him. Gigavolt Charge is the debuff that will require you to line of sight yourself on the corners of the room if you see where those rocks are. The rocks are the same color as everything else. Should I put beacons in front of those so we know where they're at? Right? I mean, they're not that hard to find, but I don't know. It's on there. Doesn't hurt. So there's only 3. I thought there was 4.
I think they caged off the area over.
Okay, so it is what it is. All right, so if you get that debuff, you're gonna make sure that you go line of sight or whatever. I think they changed the blast off ability to heavy thruster or something. It's one or the other. Okay, for the robot control, the Sparkbot does an 8-yard AoE stun and damages random players. So we're gonna have the druids are gonna root the robots when they come out. So real quickly, Zav, just get whatever's close to blue. Solar, get orange. Ammo, get purple. And Pi, you'll be like the backup brood, okay, when the robots come out. So, Zav blue, Solar orange, Ammo purple. That's whichever one's closest to that, you get that. And then just fill in the blank and try to root all of them because then they don't move around. Supposedly, that's pretty strong. These robots have a 99% DR. We're not attacking them. People will get shrunk and they're getting into the robots. When you're in a robot, in normal, everybody can see your code. And in heroic, only the other people in the other robots can see your code. So we're just gonna play it like heroic, so that the people we don't have like any voice chatter going on. And the way that this weak aura works, hopefully everybody actually took 2 seconds to look at it. It's gonna bring up the same icons as like the vehicle action bars. So your action bars where you enter your code to blow up your robot. You enter the sequence and then you press detonate and it blows it up and you hop out or whatever. The weak aura is going to bring up the buttons, but you're going to be typing in the other person's code. You know what I mean? So say, say CeeLo's in the robot and I'm in the robot. I'm the red player. I'm going to click his code into the weak aura, and it's going to send it to him. And he's going to click my code into the weak aura, and then we punch our own codes in, the one that we got sent from the other person, and that's what's going to blow it up. Does that make sense? Everybody's not confused about that at all? Everybody has that weak aura. I posted new weak auras today. Everybody got those, right?
Mhm.
Okay. I think that there's 3 shrunk people and 2 robots. Not 100% on that. Let's look. I don't know. I think it might be 3 shrunk and 2 robots. Guess we'll figure it out. 40% phase 2. Sheep are going to appear and explode, and you dodge the orbs like on Gahoon. They do damage and apply a stacking dot, so if you really mess that up, you'll die. Gigavolt charge will still go out, and the number of shrunk players is higher, so we really shouldn't be running around a ton. And on heroic, wormhole generator is going to port everybody to you, so you're going to run to mid when you have wormhole generator. Maybe I'll make a weak aura for that before we do it on heroic. I did that one. So yeah, that's the whole fight. Just make sure we're ready to LOS. You have a weak aura for that just says LOS exclamation point. Easy peasy. When the boss comes back into phase 1, which is like his phase 3, it's phase 1, but it's just everything's hastified. So we're gonna bloodlust when he goes back into phase 1. We probably could get away with it on the pull here on normal, but no point in really risking it. Yeah. And on heroic, the small players will run out first when we all get teleported to the same spot, because if everybody runs around, they'll step on them. So make sure we're not stepping on people. Don't want to move around more than you need to. I guess smaller players should run to the edges of the room as a general rule. You can. Like if you're just small during the second phase when you don't need to do a robot. Alright. Anything else?
Only the custom sound thing for the T23 or weak auras,
Thanks,
including
Fetus. Yeah.
the other ones made by
I
this
don't
guy.
actually know how to change it, but I'll figure it out.
I have no idea what you just said.
There's a custom sound pack add-on that you can download. All you have to do is download it, and it plays sounds. Like for every single thing that he has in the T23 add-on pack. That's cool.
There we go. Should we update it?
Looks like there's another pillar back
I don't
behind
know.
blue.
I'll figure it out later. But
I
yeah.
mean, that stuff's kind of is what it
like
is, because
changing all my shit
I don't know.
right
We've never really mandated sound stuff, so if you like it, you like it. Everybody get a flask.
I have not yet.
I said everybody get one. The cauldron is right there. So there's no wormhole. Make sure you're ready to line of sight. Make sure you don't get stepped on. You don't step on other people. And if you get small, go get in the robot and thing.
So there's also a pillar behind purple if somehow we get to the point where we need to LOS twice.
Yeah, I guess there's 2 pillars behind purple and blue.
And on the
South
videos,
Side kills
this
you
goes
for
away,
zero.
and we're running back here.
Okay, so I guess I'll put another.
Growth
one
annoying,
here.
dude.
But let's use yellow
Alright,
as
don't
like a
even know
last
which
resort
voice
if
this
there's like a
is,
bunch
honestly.
out or you can't get to one of the other spots. We'll have everybody go to the middle of the room. And the tank ability is consecutive melee attacks buff damage. Did you see a number on that, Diva?
No, everything I watched, they were just going until it hurt.
Go
never
until
st-
it hurts and then time.
This is
Okay.
normal, right?
Because we can get the bomb and we can
Yeah.
get shrunk, so it's all kind of.
We can. Cool.
Rebuff in.
Super fun, dude. Is everybody in here? Yeah.
When are we listing for the boss?
I don't know.
On pool?
By the way, my trinket makes me glow gold now under my feet, so.
Did they hotfix it?
Yeah.
I think you only glow gold when you got the 10 stacks, right? Or is
You
it...
glow a small gold when you don't have the 10, and then you glow a big gold when you have
So
10.
it's just to show people. So if you see him, don't stand on him if you can help it, guys.
Yes, me too, Pi. So stay away from me.
Sitting on Cambodian ultimate.
You and I can stand next to each other if we have the
Yeah,
trinkets.
Krillo and I can stay on top of each other, but if anyone else does, we lose them.
Tell Lurk Fetus says hi, Lurk.
What's he doing?
Yeah, it's definitely works.
I'm not sure. What are you doing, Fetus?
There we go.
I can't hear him for some reason.
He's not in here.
I'm gonna step up into mid a little bit so you can get to any of those pillars. Robots coming out, I guess. Root them and step away from them. Root those and step away from them. Do not touch those robots.
I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing.
Go ahead and taunt.
Me either. I'm just hitting the
Away
boss.
from that one as well.
I'm
Step to
really
the left
hoping
of
this
you.
LOS is.
Blasting off. He's gonna move on his own. We should just go to him so he doesn't go through the robots. I taunted him just in case. Got over there too fast. Watch the cannon. Move from the cannon.
My damage is really bad right now.
So has anybody gotten small yet?
I don't think so.
Okay, taunt Diva. I got a bomb.
Jumping tide.
Bomb's got quite a timer. You don't need to go instantly.
We got shrunk people.
Oh,
down.
I'm small. So I guess I get in the thing?
Pungion Stampo are in there.
Okay, they got it already. Alright, Diva, I'm to your right. Don't step on me.
Oh, I see.
I guess I probably don't really want to taunt while I'm small, right?
Wait,
Going down
why is this moving?
secretly.
Root him again, guys.
Mine's on CD.
Watch
Nothing
the boss stop.
happened.
Please don't step on me. You have to do the whole code and then hit the detonate.
No one's in anything to tell me. I think
Oh,
I'm
no.
the only one in.
Is anybody small right now? I think I should have jumped in too, because there was like 3 and I just didn't see that there was 3 out.
I only have 10 seconds, otherwise it's gonna force me out of it.
Yeah, I can't jump in, so I got big again. Is anybody small?
Just
I
Stampo.
think all 3 of us have to get in, but there was only 2 out. That's my fault. I was small. Dude, you can't see shit if you're in front of the boss when you're small, because it actually brings your camera in.
Sounding.
Yeah, we didn't get rid of any of the robots, so it'll probably be a wipe. Should I just reset? I can't reset them.
I have a feeling some people are. Oh, they take 99% reduced.
Just shrunk people. Jump in if you can, quick. See if we can get rid of some of them. Okay, this is phase 2. If you're shrunk and like you can get into a second one and get rid of more than one, then do it. Gio, you need to press red. I'm just calling it because nobody's. I can't tell if you guys are in there. Green. Gia green.
Okay.
Very
little.
blue. Gia purple.
Yeah, the bomb's there. Okay.
Very yellow. Kigu purple. Rain yellow. Kigu blue. Rain blue. Kigu red. Rain red. Daria red. Yellow. Purple. I don't know who this is over here. Very purple. Red. Knock you out. Okay. He has too much health. We're just gonna wipe. Just die real quick. Okay, so if there's only 2 robots down when you get shrunk, unless
Reset
I
the
just didn't
boss
see it because I was
adjustments
shrunk in front of the
since-
boss's kneecap.
Oh, dude, that's actually a good idea.
Make sure we run around and everybody get into him. Now, on normal, we can do what I was doing if we really wanted to have like one person do it. because they're gonna yell who's in it. Did anybody like? What did you guys experience with that weak aura?
So I set whispers to like another chat channel because all the yells are happening as well. And when you click something, you whisper that the
Yeah.
color. So the whispers were kind of like getting bumped by all the yell
By
spam.
the yelling and stuff. Okay.
So I just used I moved whispers to like another chat channel. So it'll be.
So should people just go to like their interface and make it so whispers go to a new window, or how do you put that option in? I forget.
You take one of the general tabs, like you general create new window, and then drag it out, and then right click that window and say you want whispers to go there. Like right click, filters, settings, and then player messages, go down to whisper and check it.
And uncheck everything else.
Okay.
Yeah, so like just whispers to go with that.
Okay, yeah. Okay, does everybody get what he's saying there? On your chat window? That should fix it for us, the whole fight, really.
Yeah.
I can't
So
even
it'll
change my chat window, dude.
Okay, so right click on general on your chat window, and then click create new window. Title it like Whisper or Mechatorg or something. And then click on it, and then right click on it and click settings. And then go like uncheck everything.
Is there a
except
keybind
for
the chat window?
Whisper.
I
And
don't
under
know.
general,
I have
like go
LUI.
back,
I'm
like it'll
using
show
it,
like
but
each of your
the
tabs is at the
general
top,
thing is,
so
like,
you got to
not
make sure you're on
showing.
like your Whisper channel, and then just
Oh,
uncheck
I
all the
don't know.
blocks except for Whisper. And that'll make it so when people are whispering you during the fight, none of the RP or anything else is, or the yelling or any of it's gonna interrupt what you're actually seeing. So that should fix it. Hopefully nobody will have to call it out. If we're having a problem, we can call it out like I did. I just figured I should start seeing if we could get rid of some of them, but.
My only thing with this, when I was in, I just had 4, but I had no idea who was.
Yeah, that was a little
who.
confusing. I think that was like everyone else who was in a robot, because they just
Yeah.
kept popping up the more people were in there.
As
I
Doug
wonder-
was telling me mine, people kept jumping in, and then the list started going down because everyone was in.
I
But
wonder
that's
if we have to. I wonder if we have to select the robot that it wants us
Oh,
to
I
do.
gotta figure this
That could change
If
it.
you target is that what it is? Like when you're in
Maybe.
a robot, you have to target the other robot?
Yeah, if I get shrunk, I can like test out a few just to see.
Yeah.
Through.
Well, the way they said it is that the first person should automatically be like, or the second person should automatically be whispering the first, or something like that.
Well, in your note, it says only 2 players should do this at a time because we could
Okay.
get the wrong message to somebody.
All right.
I think is
So
how it-
let's say one's in, two's in, something like that. But the only thing is, there's 3 total. Then I don't know how you do that. Like, should we have the second person stay in?
I know there's like a chat.
Well,
How we would do it on
thing, I just don't
heroic?
remember how to do it.
I guess one way to self-destruct to help the other one.
It wasn't terrible when there were 2 other people. It was just when there were 4 or 5.
Right.
It
Okay.
got a bit much.
All right. Well, let's just see. We just got to pull it again. See, this is a little bit weird, but whatever.
One other thing, I wasn't able to see CC breakers from that last one, but I have
Yeah.
Halo. I'm not going to use it, but I don't know who's breaking
Okay,
the
yeah.
robot.
Get rid of all the AOE cleave, and you're not attacking the robots. Hopefully, everybody knows that. Enemy damage taken. Sparkbot says Purdy, Lurgzov, Pygwin, Kigu, and Pungyo, and a little tiny bit from Brandon.
Should probably push him to the outside.
So,
Stunned in the circle.
so this weakcore is actually smart. I'm reading the code, so I think 3 people can get in because it actually assigns you a number, so you're actually who you are. So like, I don't know if that makes sense. So like, let's say 3 people get in, the color that's above their head is going to be the right one, so that it's not like. I don't know
So
how to
what if
explain
one of
this.
them starts with green and one starts with red? What if you just click green? Is it going to start whispering the green person, or how do you tell which one you want?
So,
Stop. Hold on. Let him. When I'm talking to somebody, let them talk, and then just wait.
Damn, dude.
It's a lot
No,
easier.
like,
Okay, go ahead, Grillo.
Like, honestly,
So
Todd's
with
right
the
there.
Mechatork
Please shut the
announcer, whenever
fuck
you're
up.
inside a bot, your character will scream above your head your name. So then the player who's in the other bot knows which bot you're in. So like, let's say I'm watching Telly yell his name. So I know that he's in that bot. So I'm going to click the button that's above his head. Like, let's say he had red. I'm going to click red. And then it's going to whisper him red. And then an icon should pop up on his screen red. However, I don't think the icon that's popping up on the screen is working.
The question, the thing that I'm wondering is when there's 3 people in, how does it choose the right person to whisper? That's.
Because, so the, oh, I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Zov.
Okay, so what happens is when you have the people in there, you have a whole bunch of the rows pop up, so you'll see the person's name in the middle of your screen, and then you'll see all the icons you can click, and when you click on that icon, it whispers that person the button you just clicked.
Oh, so it says
the
their
icons
name.
on your screen are the ones you're clicking for other people. You whisper them and you read your whisper chat, and that's what you're supposed to press for your robot.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so
This is what it looks like. So like in Say Chat, this is what it looks like, the WeakAura. Like if there's a name and then all the buttons are right next to it, that's what the WeakAura looks like.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you just look for their name, them screaming their name, so you know which bot they're in.
So the only two people should do this at once is not a thing. Ignore that, and we'll just try to get it going. Make sure you get into a robot if you're small. Like I didn't get into one because initially I only saw two, and somebody said there's these people are in them, but I couldn't see anything because if you're melee, you need to just like step away from the boss. Also, guys, make sure we don't like run around randomly. Like somebody almost just walked directly on me when the boss flew up. All right. Oh, I can't see the damn ready check because my whisper window thing. Okay, everybody's ready. I switch back over. Maybe I can put.
Oh, thank you.
Did it.
About time pulling this boss.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beware.
Make sure that's rooted. Nice moves. Your boss.
Beware.
Your other watch. Takes forever to make people small.
I got a bomb.
I'm Shrunk Diva. He's coming straight to you. Oh, okay. I whispered the wrong thing. How can I tell which one's him though?
You have to look on your screen.
Do you have the WeakAura that has them screaming above their head? Well, I guess it's them who needs it.
It has us saying in demonic.
Gia, I whispered you. It's in demonic?
Yeah, it was. Well, no, your name is in demonic.
Okay, Gia red.
Yeah.
Yellow.
Okay.
Blue.
Okay. Yeah, bomb.
Is anybody else in one? I'm stuck. You can move them too, by the way. Is anybody in one? Or is it just me?
No, there's no name.
W is blue.
Okay, blue.
Bomb.
Yellow.
Oh, it takes a second to actually channel.
Get top boss.
Red.
I can't. I'm in one. I got knocked out. I'm stunned. I'll taunt in a second. Don't go with that boss, guys. You're gonna get blown up. I'm stunned for 5 more seconds.
I'm clear.
This is gonna be interesting. Okay, I thought I've got cooldowns right now. Boss is taking off.
The fuck is he going?
Spread out.
Yeah, make sure we
This
spread.
is the phase.
Water blue. Stampo yellow. Water red. Stampo green. Water purple.
Who the fuck is
Stampo
Diva?
purple.
Or not Diva, Purdy.
You guys should be able to hop up.
Tele yellow.
How come I can't
Tele
fucking
green.
Two different
see her?
Pungyo purple.
Diva red.
Pungyo red.
Diva green.
Pungyo purple. Or yellow, yellow, yellow.
That makes sense now.
Dude, I swear, just saying it's so much fucking easier.
Yeah, I would just.
Yeah, for
So,
normal.
I might get rid of this WeakAura. I'm little.
There's no bots.
Wait, you mean a lot of us?
There's one bot. There's it? Or no, there's a bomb. That's a bomb. Oh my god, dude, the sheep are scary when you're Widow. What the fuck?
Yeah, dude.
I know.
It's like Ragnaros. Boss is out. Can you taunt? I'm little.
Just a little? Okay, I got him.
It's just
When do we lost?
Now, right now.
Beware.
Watch. Move from the fucking cannon.
It comes out an arm.
Yeah, he'll point at you, and he puts like a big blue like shotgun shell in his arm or whatever.
Didn't even
Sound this.
fucking...
Beware.
I didn't even use one of my Azure traits because I forgot I had it. It feels bad, and now I can't focus because none of my shit's working.
These bombs last a while too. It's like 12 seconds, so make sure that you kind of like do some numbers before you go hide. Don't go too late though, because if two people try to go to the same one, you'll fuck each other.
I got you.
Alright. He just automatically runs to me. He's...
What Solo
Nice,
doing
our
is he goes
DPS to
to the farthest
everyone,
stone that he
all the
wants
other
to get behind
boomkins.
first, and then he goes behind it. He's got-
Right. So if you're ranger or healer, you can do that, but like melee and tanks, we can't.
Okay, that's true.
But that will help. That's a great point. Thanks for bringing that up.
oh baby.
Capes, baby, capes. This is the new cape boss.
Probably got that chest piece. It's supposed to be
Yeah,
good
it's the
for
good
slow.
one. I got rid of Lively. There you go. If I get it.
I
already have
totally forgot that this wasn't heroic.
Oh,
Jucoina.
Yeah, and I got something, but at least it's not very good.
I don't really like that Weakor, dude.
Yeah, that was big.
There's nothing else to even
Hard
talk
when there's
about,
more
anyways.
robots out, because like you see a bunch of names on your screen and it just gets out of control.
Yeah, like how you were doing it, Dub, just calling 2 people like staggered, like that.
Because it has a cast time and you can't press this
JK.
stuff fast anyways.
That seemed way easier.
It's like the Cahoon thing. It wasn't very helpful for dunking. You could just
Right.
call out ready instead of.
Yeah, that's what I kind of feel like.
When we were watching Easy do their heroic kill, they would have one person. So Dub would be in one and 2 rather random people would be in one. And Dub would call both robots. He'd say ulti is green, CeeLo is blue. And then he'd go back to ulti is purple. Or not purple, there's no purple. But he'd go back and forth for the 3. And then they would say what Dub's was right after he got done calling both colors. And that seemed to work out well for them after they figured it out.
Yeah.
I also got like stepped on by someone, dude. That felt so bad. It was actually low-key upsetting.
Toey, you didn't need a plate shoulder, right? Says you didn't respond on time.
I was trying to sim it, but then it ran out of time real quick. I'm not sure, honestly.
Well, Gia says it's his best.
Yeah, it's the best
Give it to
1-2.
him. I don't think it's not like the best for me.
Okay, for the cape for transmog, go ahead and roll if you wanted the transmog.
Rolling for transmog?
Ooh, someone beat
Get at me.
Oh god.
Yeah. Couldn't see it. Oh.
Do any of these people have engineering?
No. I do not. Any of these people have
Isn't just like a skill? I mean, I don't see that the skill would really help that much.
I agree with them.
Unless they implement something later that requires you to have
Like higher than 150 or
It
something.
helps for
Well, higher
leveling.
than-
It helps for leveling the profession. From what I remember.
I mean, but like I just leveled engineering and I'm like 11 points off, so it's not even like I
Yeah,
didn't
it
even
wouldn't really
try.
do
Like
much.
it's not.
All it does is it keeps patterns like yellow longer. And
You
shit.
can also use it to farm pieces for the mount out of Motherload. Like you have to have something like 200 engineering for it, and the only way to do that is with the goggles and some other stuff.
It's goggles plus an item from.
Rain and Ulti roll for the Quathros transmog. The fuck?
Do wrists even have transmog?
Kind of. It depends on what you're wearing for your gloves and your chest, and then
I
how
mean-
the transmog and the bracers.
Unless you're going like full on hooker, I doubt you would ever see their wrists.
Dude, everybody's full on hooker on this game. What are you talking?
Very slutty Dinkins.
All right, that's double.
So if we wait for him, do we get to skip this or?
I don't know. He keeps inspiring everybody, so we're gonna learn.
Well, I know you're not talking about me.
It's like he won't move. As I say that.
I need to close this whisper window because it's like splitting everything up on me.
Yeah, when you were whispering me too, it wasn't showing up in that window. It just made a new one. And I was like, okay.
Well, you might have yours set to open whispers in a new window. If you have that, it's gonna.
Yeah, it could
override.
be.
That's what it was.
That's what I have, and that's what it was doing.
Round crackle. What is he doing?
You going for a walk?
Did he do that on his own, or am I retarded?
Mine just wandered off towards the stairs.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, like, I don't feel like I moved. I started backing up when he moved. Bad dance part. Tideweaver sounds like a healer. Doesn't it, mate?
Yeah, eh?
Very was having none of that cast.
I'm actually really glad I didn't
Big
get
spiky
any
guys
of
look
the
like those
mechanics
guys
from
that
last
carry
boss, too,
the,
because
is it trees or barrels in Dark Souls 3 or something?
mechanics, dude.
Like near the beginning of the game?
Oh, the
These are
cauldrons.
ground crack.
Yeah, the cauldrons.
They remind me of is it
Big Daddy.
Bioshock? Yeah.
Yeah, Big Daddy.
I don't think I ever played that game. Oh my god!
That looks painful.
What happened to me? You can say that now, but you're the only take now. Oh yeah, I forgot you're a brewmaster. You can't die. You just press Iron Skin Brew and you fucking win, huh?
Keep it on cooldown.
Sometimes you press Purifying Brew.
Sometimes.
If you have an extra brew and a red stagger, which is a very tough situation to figure out on your own. Really hard, let me tell you. And if you get confused at all, you just don't press Purifying and you're probably gonna win.
You sound jealous.
You know what? I gave up everything. Even Iron Skin Brew.
Dub's fucking arcane. What the fuck?
Surprised it doesn't offer you any. I mean, it is a drink.
I silenced those. Make sure you kick them after. Oh, that's what the storm does. I feel like these elementals just sitting down here pulling right now, and they did.
Negated.
You can't knock an elemental in the water. You just make it happy.
Just telling him to go to his home.
What? Oh.
Oh no! I ran out of weeps. Guess I'll have to glide.
Wow, they're as bad as the ones from fucking
Someone's slow.
Shrine. This is fun.
Wait, there's.
Kick the water boats if you can. Okay, so we'll pull these guys before we pull the other guys next time. I mean, I guess it didn't kill anybody, so it's whatever.
I don't think it could kill anyone. It's just annoying.
Does this pull the boss or no?
No.
No. We'll start by getting on the dinosaurs.
Yeah, you get on the dinosaurs and go.
Oh,
to the boat, and that's how you pull.
What happens if you go in the water? Uh-oh.
You see that giant elemental? It eats you.
Famous last words.
All right, so we have to find out what everybody's been waiting for. See if you can fish off the dock or not.
Oh shit, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't have fishing.
Yep.
Can you catch it? Oh, there's a school right there too.
I don't know fishing either.
You don't even know it.
Don't even know it.
I made it so you don't even have to do
This
anything.
is like a new tune. Ish.
Ish. Says the guy with one of everything. Okay. let's-
I mean, it's like only 5 years old.
I mean, I got some sand shifters. I can make a stealth potion now.
Sand shifters. Okay, so these boats are pretty similar. Both of them do a volley ability that's unavoidable damage. And they both have an ability that's going to drop a void zone. Now, I made a weak aura that says to run to mid if you get Sea Storm on Joseph's side, right? And the reason we're running the mid to drop those void zones is so that no matter where the siren is, the ad that comes up and casts Sea Temptation, that you'll be able to position your character so that your character walks through the void zones, which will slow you and keep you from dying. So, when she comes up, she'll target somebody with Sea Temptation. You need to run as far as you can from her and try to run around the void zone so that when she's drawing you in, that you get slowed. Tidal Shroud and Electric Shroud are both the same thing. It's a shield that you break and you interrupt, exactly like on Jadefire Masters, so we already know this mechanic. The Catherine boat has Voltaic Flash as its like main mechanic, the one that's actually differentiated. So the one boat has the Sea Temptation, the other one has Voltaic Flash, which is where you dodge orbs. In order to be able to dodge orbs easily, you want to be center for the boat, left and right, and then a little bit towards the front or the back. Does that make sense? I don't know fucking naval terms. I would try, but I can't. So I don't know what starboard or any of that is.
No,
Okay, so
can.
in the final phase, we'll be right here, and
This-
the boss will
this
be
week
front
we
middle.
can, some
And we're gonna range 5. So if everybody can just range 5 right now, particularly range DPS, but I don't know how much that debuff will affect. Starburst is a candy. Dub. Okay. There's a Jeeves down. Okay. So final phase will be Bloodlust. Sea Swell is the 4-yard AoE and drops a Void Zone. That's why we're going to be spread out. That way you don't just automatically tag each other with it. Storm's Wail is going to automatically get applied to a random player on normal. It's a 10-second debuff, and I believe we get that first, like before the ad comes up. It might be the ad first, and then when the ad dies, you'll get it. It lets you clear the Void Zone. So when you get it, you're going to run towards the front first and clear those ones first because it's got a timer. When the timer ends, you're going to be kind of further away, like at least maybe this far, and you're going to drop an ad.
Yeah, this guy's got
the
hella
ad's
health.
going to
He's got
fixate on the
54
boss
million
and try to
health.
move
What
to
the
the boss.
fuck?
So on normal, we'll see how it goes. I want just the range DPS to attack the ad, and the reason for that is the tank's debuff, when it falls off of us, it does a 10-yard AoE, and it'll debuff anybody that gets hit and any enemy that gets hit for 10% bonus damage. So say the ad's where Skull is, we're going to drop our Kelp Wrapped Fist and we're going to run out to the ad and drop it on there, and then the ad takes 10% more damage. But if there's melee on it, then, you know, we can't go drop it on that without hitting them. So I think the general idea is, especially with a minimal melee group like we have, we'll just have all the range DPS kill that ad. It is slowable as well, so make sure that we're putting down Tar Trap and applying slows if we can. Ire of the Deep is a blue circle that looks like an electric orb that comes down. If it hits the ground, it's going to wipe the group, or at least close to on normal. You need to soak it. 3 to 4 players should be in it, and it'll gradually, there'll be more and more of these at the very end of the fight. If you can pre-pop Turtle and be like solo right, solo left, something like that, that's fine. I don't think that's going to be hyper necessary. Maybe on Mythic we'll have to like figure that all out. But for now, we'll just do it like that. So everybody hopefully understands all the mechanics. I have a weak aura that tells you to get to the edge on the one boat and go to the middle on the other. I can't make it easier than that. So here's our assignment. Make sure everybody's got their name in there. Once you know which side you're on, click the pterodax, and go to the boat, and do not move when you get to the boat, because if you move, you might pull, because we're going to be pretty close to the boss. Oh, Petrodax, my bad.
Wait, what? It's a pterodax.
And the translocation pedestal, that takes you between boats, is that right?
Yeah.
That's what you use on Mythic. Because on Mythic, you gradually take more damage over time, and you have to keep switching boats back and forth. So I don't think we need to use that at all. The bosses will... Go ahead.
It takes you back to the start right now.
Oh, okay. The bosses will switch boats when they hit 50%. So I guess we could use it if the boss's health gets really particularly staggered. Go ahead and fix the raid frame if you would, Bert.
Man, ain't got no face
If the boss's
cam.
health gets really
It's
bad
turned
staggered,
off
I
right now.
guess we could probably,
I just
assuming
don't
that it
wanna
ports you to the other
turn it
boat
on.
once we're in the fight, that we could have people switch and then switch back. But if the boss goes over at 50% and the other one's not at 50, the boat with no boss will start having a bunch of swirls, and you should all stack and go around the edges. But we don't want that to happen, so we're going to stop at 55%. You should slow at 58, and make sure that we just send them both at the same time. Is that cool?
There. And now I'm turning it back off.
Anything else?
Where's this teleportation thingamajig you were talking about to get
It's
between
a,
boats?
it's a purple orb. Should be right next to you.
Oh, this is covered by a dragon.
The fishing pool is for the achievement, I guess. So can we stop being big dragons and ready check? Cute. You want to look at it again, or you what do you need to know?
More fucking...
Send it back. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Well, if everybody's already where they're supposed to be. All right. So if you're on Catherine's boat, I have them. I guess they're kind of like out of order. Catherine's boat, we're gonna be being ready to dodge orbs, and we're gonna be ready to get the crack on lightning to the edge. And if you're on Joseph's boat, you need to drop your void zones in the middle. All right.
The orbs are fast, by the way, on Catherine's
They're very
side. I
fast.
don't know if you've seen the video. You cannot like finish a cast or do anything. You have to move immediately.
Right. When you see the orbs immediately move, and there's a couple different patterns, we'll have to get used to it. Here we go. Don't fucking flinch until we pull this boss.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Catherine, you should be a little bit more towards the middle. Do not be at the edges right now.
I just crit aired.
Sucks. Let's just look at what we can look at. Oh, it shows a line in between them where they're gonna go.
Siren.
Switch to the siren on that boat.
Beware.
It's a 12-yard AoE for the pulse on the Catherine side. They made this a lot easier to
Looks
see.
like they changed this. Yeah, it's actually quite a bit different than it looked on PTR.
Yeah, it's better. There's probably a bunch of people dead because you're missing a healer, and I don't think a Holy Paladin's gonna solo heal. Oh yeah, you guys should have stopped. But it didn't switch yet. That's weird.
I don't think
It's
it's
not
on
on
normal.
normal. Did they not switch at all?
Yeah, not on
Does
normal.
not switch on
Oh,
heroic.
okay. They don't switch on normal. Okay. Well, I guess
Fucking
we've seen the whole
dead.
phase. I don't know if we want to try to final. He's gonna have a really hard time keeping up over there. It's like out of anybody to end up solo healing by accident. The Holy Paladin's not the guy.
I believe.
We're
We
losing
have
them
3
to
up
the
over
side.
here. Do you want to swap?
Can't use the orb.
You can't.
I could also onk on Catherine's side if you want another deep set.
Yeah.
Joseph
I
is
mean,
actually
I don't know.
Siren.
Cool down.
getting
I don't think
hit.
we're gonna
You
kill
get
it on
the
this.
arrow on your head. Go to the side of the room.
Yeah, don't run towards her.
Yeah, you need to run away from the siren if you get the arrow.
Yeah, she like drags you to
I
it or
actually
something.
trolled,
Because it happened to me. I
so-
thought I could outrun it, but you
No, you can't.
Yeah,
That's the reason for
I
the slow.
should've did what
You can
Okay,
say
so
something to run through it.
let's get final and just see what happens first, if we
But-
can, and then we'll just jump
I don't
off or
know.
something.
I just clicked it. I was too close to the edge.
You guys, I don't know if you guys should stop because I think the boss might gain energy because you killed it.
He's dead.
Yeah. Did you guys get a pterodax?
Yeah, I clicked the thing.
You have to take the porter
Get
back.
the other boat.
Let's bring this to you.
So if we finish early,
the
we
thing.
can come help.
Oh, it sent you guys to us?
Yeah.
So normal's gonna be super easy like that. I guess I probably didn't have to taunt it yet. Oh yeah, you interrupted to start the phase, which somebody did.
Beware.
And those are the void zones. I got one stack like through.
I think somebody's spelling.
You're not supposed to dispel the tags. Does that add up? Go ahead and taunt Diva. I'm gonna go debuff the
Are
ad.
they actually gonna kill this?
Make sure we
They
slow
might
this ad
actually
every
kill
time.
this.
Now dispelled up. And then we would kill
Lurk,
that
which
ad.
side were you on?
Alright.
Right.
God damn it.
The person didn't clear. Well, that's kind of nice that we can just go have them dispel us. So did anybody get the debuff to make the new ad? I taunted.
Dispel the whale is the debuff clearing thing.
Can you grab him? I bet you can't.
He's just gaining energy massively. What?
See, he's
the
channeling on the boss. We
fuck?
wouldn't want that to happen.
The fucking
What?
humanoids just instantly died, brother and sister.
I don't know.
Or whatever.
It's
the
gonna
fuck
go
they
slow.
are.
We did a third of it. Nobody cleared the fucking platform though. We need the front's completely covered.
Yeah, brother and sister just fucking.
Somebody's not getting like clearing. Okay, let's just go ahead and whip it. So who got the debuff to clear? Are you guys being stupid or what? Why is the whole platform covered? Or were like, can you dispel that? And he was dispelling it off of people. That's
I was
what.
only ever doing the tanks. I didn't. There's
Okay.
no spellable for anything else.
Okay, so who got the like who had the ad spawn on them?
I got the very first one to clear. I went up front, Cheetah cleared, and then disengaged it back and spawned the head. That's what I did.
When the ad dies, somebody else should get. So do we need to look in the log and see who got that debuff?
When you
You can
kill it,
roll
it spawns you run over.
No, on heroic, on the ground, which will AoE the group until it's picked up. On normal, it supposedly just immediately debuffs a player automatically.
What? Lurk is the only player I see with Storm's Whale.
It's Storm's Whale.
For about 15 seconds long, like 5 seconds.
In one ad.
What the fuck is that?
We just pulled trash. Turn around, come back, please.
I don't know how to fucking change this. General indicators.
At the very end.
General indicators. Bar background.
We had how many ads spawn total? 3?
Yeah.
So we should have 3
Solid.
instances of the debuff. I'm not
Oh,
looking at
there's.
combat.
I'm sorry, my mistake. There's actually 2 different IDs. There's the initial Storm's Whale, and then there's a second identically named Storm's Whale.
So Solar had the second one. Did you not know that you had it?
I had the one like as we were wiping near the end when it was like already.
Yeah.
But yeah, I tried to clear as much as
Oh,
I
yeah,
could.
I saw him move around and clear some.
Well, how we had the ad respawn multiple times, or is it that on normal?
Okay,
that...
so I got it. I did not see that I had it.
Okay.
I'll see if I can track it.
Okay, so it was Daria that didn't move.
I got BOE.
Okay, so did you import the weak auras? Didn't I have one for that, or did I not make it?
Look what you posted.
Did you make it for both IDs, or just the name Storm's Whale? I haven't looked at the.
Oh, you know what? That might be it. Let me like I'll see, and then I can just link it to you guys.
This should be clear sea swell, correct?
So it tells you to clear the floor in final phase on Stormwall Blockade, and it's called.
Yeah, it says clear floor.
Yeah, clear sea swell.
Hey guys, are you guys
and it
surprised
should
that
be trigger, and it's
certain
Storm's
somebody
Whale, and it
didn't
says
realize
2
they had a
matches. So hold
debuff
on,
to
let
clear
me-
the floor?
Who was
Yeah,
it that didn't have it?
stupid.
Just I'll check the the IDs. Okay, so it's 285350, 285426.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. What is the fucking weak aura string?
I don't know if we need to like go enter them, but it says 2 matches. Is it gonna work on either or we need to enter them both?
No, it'll work for either one.
Okay, so
It
we don't
should
need
work.
to.
It's Sea Storm, right?
Okay.
That he's talking about?
Yeah, the one I just linked. Yeah.
I'm gonna.
One I just linked in raid. Very clearly works.
And don't forget, like on something like that, you guys can go and just click action, play sound, and put a sound if that's gonna help. But the reason I have for that is those grab my attention well enough. Okay, let's go ahead and buff.
Sorry, what's the name of that weak aura again?
Weak aura is not importing.
It's not
Clear
Sea Storm.
I should have named them better. Called Clear Sea Swell. I tried to put the name of the bosses
I clicked
first.
it. Clear Sea Swell.
Everyone probably clicked it, but
Gives me a low error whenever I try to click.
What is the fucking debuff ID? 285426?
Yeah, it
I have
crashes
that.
at 762 of 869.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's the same thing.
I have both of them. What the
Yeah, I
fuck?
don't see any reason why that wouldn't work. It seems fine.
I don't fucking know, dude.
I bet people just weren't paying good enough attention. Okay, so without a healer crashing, we probably would have been into final phase. When we get to the final phase, let's just bloodlust and potion right away. Anything else we need to change? Good talk.
are there any marks not?
Go ahead.
Alton.
Go ahead.
Are there any marks not being used that you can put on Krilla?
So I can stay away.
Yeah, just so I know which one is him.
He's purple.
I was trying to stay away, but there just wasn't a lot of room on the ship.
Whole nother set of shit. Dude, they actually made a trinket that adds a mechanic to every fight. Cool. Okay, and what were you gonna say, Diva?
Yeah, just boat, when you get the arrow, drop your thing in the middle of the boat. You recall. You put it in the
Yeah.
middle, then if you get targeted by the siren, you move to the other side so that you walk through and you're slow, then we can kill the siren.
Right. So you drop it. It even says go to mid on the fucking weak. Drop it in the middle.
That was working either, because
Who
I have all
was-
your weak auras.
Yeah, that
Um,
one
the
wasn't
little-
for
you
sure.
get a-
That one was not working.
Yeah, but you get a little blue arrow above your head.
The encounter ID is okay. I didn't see anything else.
It
that might
says,
be-
you know what? It says 5 matches for this debuff. That's probably what it is, unless it's just any of them. One should be Sea Storm.
There
Let
should
me
only
make sure I have it loading in the correct fight. Stormwall Blockade.
I'm not talking.
I don't know. That one should work unless there's something wrong with it. Is that the one for the encounter for sure?
It is. I
so
checked well, at
everybody-
least for Storm Swell.
Everybody, open up your weak auras. Go to Sea Storm RTM under Unloaded. Okay.
284360.
And then go to Trigger at
I
the
have
top,
that.
and then type in the number that she put instead of using the name of it.
What's the difference
So
between
in the,
Legacy
aura
Aura
name?
and regular Aura?
I have no fucking clue, dude.
Where I put this number in?
It's literally the
I
exact
never
same
even
thing.
noticed
Oh
they
my
added
God,
that. They
it's-
added that in the last 2 weeks.
So you open up
Yeah, I've
Weaver,
never seen
click
that
on that
before either.
stupid ass.
Okay, so make sure that you have that instead.
Go to
Okay,
Trigger.
let's give it a
And
shot.
instead of doing
Storm
Sea
RTM, is that what
Storm,
we do?
Aura name?
Go to Trigger at the top,
284360.
Okay.
and then where it says like sea, what's it? Sea. Too many words. Sea Storm. Type in the number 284360. 284.
Fuck, dude, I'm sick.
Spell ID instead of how like there's 5.
Alright, got it.
All right, ready to check. Let's go.
Sorry, I'm ready.
Okay. 7 fucking. Jesus Christ. There we go. Make sure you step off the wall of my boat, please. Makes it easier for you to dodge the things.
Beware.
The go to mid thing works now.
Beware.
Good.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
I'm fucking dead.
Beware.
Emma, you gotta move out of that, or is that pie?
I had a
Move
temptation,
out of
and
it.
she just walked me into it.
You have enough time to move away. You just didn't notice you had it quick enough.
Yeah, it was just she was between me. I'm fucking bad.
For these orbs, guys, you should move back to the spot where it explodes, like ASAP, and then you don't have to deal with it anymore. Did you kill this siren?
Like growths or something?
Yeah, like you just.
Beware.
It's like a get ready to go and then go thing. Try to let Kigu kick on your side, guys.
Heck, it's fucking 5 rage. Shut up, no one cares.
You want us to hold DPS at 5?
It didn't seem like it mattered on normal. So, I guess not.
We can go to the other ship once we kill him.
Kill the siren.
Kill the siren before you go. Kill the siren before you go.
Everyone already left.
Oh
Everybody
my
left you?
God, I just got instant.
Rezov.
instantly deleted.
Stop dying.
Don't
Alright.
interrupt
Make
the
sure you
boss.
pay attention. Don't interrupt the boss until everybody's here. Actually, we should just... Okay, Bloodlust.
Kick.
Okay, I didn't want you to kick yet, but...
Right.
Well, I mean, we should just wait until like 1 second or 2 seconds.
Yeah, those always
Not when the ad spawn.
Got it.
Yeah, that's fine. Actually, this is... I don't know, I'll pop meta. I'll just hold it for a second.
That's fine right here.
Okay. Go ahead and taunt Diva. Guys, move away from the ad real quick. Dispelled up. Okay, you can get on the ad. We need to get those ads further away. When that debuff falls off, you have to be far away.
Got it.
Checks, run out. After you clear. Make sure you clear melee a little bit too. When you guys get that debuff, clear melee first and then run out. It's safer.
Huh?
Taunting. Ranged on the ad.
Dispel Diva.
Melee on the boss. If the ad's far away, we can do just ranged on it.
Boss's hitbox is enormous, so it's okay.
Okay, ad's down.
Lurk's got it.
Lurk, clear the front, please. New ad's up. Move from the ad. Just slow it. Dispel dub. Got to soak right underneath the ad. Melee can soak that one. Make sure we soak the
Ulti
large
again.
blue circles. Ulti's clear in
Good
front
circle.
first. Taunting boss. Ranged on ad.
Dispel Diva.
Soak in front. Melee got this one. Ad's going down.
Those swells are spawning under a player every time, right?
Maybe. Make sure you clear front first. Who's got it? No, we shouldn't stack. That makes everybody get hit by it.
Jumping tide.
Ranged on the ad.
We definitely have time
melee
to
on the ad.
move.
Make sure you clear front when you can. Taunting. Get ready to dispel Diva. Diva, go to the other side of it. Dispel Diva. Everybody on the ad. Everybody on the ad. Make sure you second pot it at some point.
Tommy Boss, there's another one.
Everybody's on the ad. Dispelled up. The boss gets to 100 energy. I think we just die. Make sure we get that next ad far away. Make sure we clear front.
Sun rain.
Taunt. Dispel Diva.
So on the right.
Everybody kill this ad. Soak on the right. Nick
Sorry,
Vamp.
boss.
Nick Vamp. Kill these ads or we're gonna die.
We wait.
Alright, we're dead in 10 seconds. Go boss. Go boss.
Bye bye. But it's on you.
I think we lose.
Really?
Ready to pop everything. Can pop immunities right now.
Didn't work.
No, we can't.
So we spawned like 2 ads like close to the boss, didn't we?
So we need
Spawned
to
a
stay
lot.
spread out more for that sea swell or whatever, because we're spawning additional puddles being stacked up. That's why the whole fucking platform was covered in.
Oh, does it chain and spawn an additional puddle if you get hit by the AoE from it?
What?
Is that what it is?
No.
It spawns a little circle under your feet, and then you have like
and it hits
2
any
seconds.
ally within 4 yards to make a difference.
Okay, so that's what it is. So we need to make sure we're like spread and using the space better. But we did spawn like 2 ads really close to the boss.
Yeah, that was a problem.
When the ads get to like 15 yards, 20 yards from the boss, like we should have melee switch in general. But the ones that were far seem to die no problem, right?
So we're supposed to drop our. Oh wait,
There's
you're not on the
dinosaurs
same
on the
side
good-
as me. JK.
We'll get it on the next
Wait,
poll.
you are on the same
Is
side.
everybody
Are we
comfortable now?
dropping our
Why didn't we
storm?
res Zov before we left? Said res Zov and you guys all fuck.
I fucking bolted, dude.
Don't go down the right steps. There's still trash back there. No response. Got 15 B reses and didn't use it.
Honestly, didn't even know he was dead.
We're gonna bloodlust when we're all on the platform and Kigu kick the boss's cast in between 2 and 1 second
Does he
so that we
gain
get a bunch of
energy
free
during the
DPS
cast,
time.
or no?
He was in
Okay.
range.
I don't know.
He was in range of me before we came. So I don't know if he's on my boat or what, but he was definitely in
No, I
range.
was on the other boat. I took
He
the little
took
portal
the boat over.
and I landed on the mechanic for your
think
side.
he
So like as soon as I got out of the bubble and I could move, I was just
Okay, and then he died, and then no one B-resed him. Where he died and when he died doesn't matter. Nobody B-resed him.
The only person over there that can be res is Solo.
I can. I just
I
didn't notice.
I
he
thought
was
like almost the
dead.
whole raid group was on our boat.
Yeah,
We were still killing the
Yeah,
orb.
Why, I don't know
so
why
some
people
of us
jumped
were
over
still.
too soon.
I never went over to your boat because I
Make
killed
sure
that
you-
thing and it
Yeah.
teleported us to the bridge.
Okay, so make sure you guys double check on the mechanic. Don't spam click and come over to our boat right away. Make sure if the mechanic goes off, that you guys handle
Didn't even
that. Okay.
notice that mechanic fucking went off.
Let's kill this shit on this pole and move on.
Alright, eating. I was messing with bigwigs. I was getting sound for everything.
That's a misclick. I'm ready.
Oh, my game just froze. Are you serious, dude? Froze as I was strafing and it made me go off the boat. So stupid.
Wow.
2 for 2 on dying in the water.
Rip Grilla.
Curly, you good?
I got my food buff in 1 second. Got it.
5, 4,
One day I'll remember on this fucking pull timer.
1.
That fucking thing to that corner. If you...
Beware.
Nope.
Thought I had space over there, man.
Yeah, Vonk. Resim.
Beware.
Focus up, guys.
Beware. Beware.
It's always the right move to like go where the lines were previously on this side.
Fucking dead again, dude.
Beware.
When that's over, I want Telly to switch sides immediately as soon as your boss dies, because he can execute this one for us.
Alright.
I don't know why you put so much emphasis on execute.
Telly switch. You guys stay
The
over there.
siren.
Get the siren before you leave, guys.
Did you double jump back on?
Yep.
Nice.
Okay.
I don't have
Kicking it at
cooldowns right
like
now.
My stuff.
one
But
and
my stuff is.
1.5 seconds. No, yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can.
Bloodlust?
So we're trying to spread out here, right?
Yeah, Rangers spread.
We
Kick.
don't kick this.
He's kicking it. We just discussed it.
Brandon's good.
Beware.
Stoke in the back left.
Tommy?
Move away from the ad. Dispel me. And Diva, we can just stay on the ad that we debuff.
Water's got it.
No reason not to. Water clear front. Feet. Nice job. Make sure we're getting out. Taunting.
Spell Diva.
Should it be hard swapping to these ads every time?
Yeah, now you should at this point.
CeeLo.
Boss. Dispel dub. Ranged on ad. I'll try to. Diva, we can call when melee should switch, okay? And then sometimes we won't need it. Like, we don't need it this time.
If we spawn them slightly closer, I can switch on everyone, and
We don't need to
still
swap
get the boss.
Why don't we just like get the boss dead? That's
Not
the whole
hitting
point.
the boss too, is what I mean.
If they're further, yeah, no, we don't need to worry about your fucking cleave.
Spell Diva.
No, it's whatever. Water's next. Make sure you clear front.
Beware.
Your boss. Dispel dub. Everybody's on the side. Everybody's on the side. Pop some if you got it. Make sure you popped your potion. Why is the fucking floor look so shit right now?
Zob's got it.
Zav, clear this floor. We need front cleared bad.
Beware.
Everybody switch to the ad now.
Spell Diva. Melee help.
Everybody on ads.
Rain's got it.
Beware.
Zob's got it.
Front and left's clear.
You're too close to the boss.
Tonic.
Spell dub now.
On the ad.
If we kill these two ads, we can go boss, right? Res anybody. Or wait, we already used reses. If we kill these two ads, we can go boss.
We need to get so I think someone in the back.
Daffy's got it.
Make sure we soak. Kill this ad and we're gonna go boss. Spawn the next ad's very far away and we're gonna go boss. Clear some shit and just get the way the fuck
Goldie's
out.
got it.
Slow the ads when they come up and go boss. Slow the ads and we're killing the boss.
Beware.
On it. Everybody's
spell Diva.
boss. Go boss. Ignore the ad. Taunt.
Beware.
Soak on the left.
Make sure we get the soak. Nice darkness. Good shit. Yeah, that's a little overtuned.
That shit's
Yeah, that's
But
what I
for
was
the
hearing
record,
about
all
it.
the other shit on normal was like falling over, and we heard yesterday that this one was kind of overtuned on normal and heroic. So.
Yeah, we did.
We also
It's
go in a
spooky, though.
20-man space.
Yeah. Yeah, this is one of those
Side.
fights, kind of like, remember Gahoon on the first week? It was like
Oh,
total
it's
shit
cool
if you had
how
like
it
more than
goes.
16 players.
Mm-hmm.
Can we get a res?
Is that
So I
shit board,
missed
huh?
the soak, and that's why we lost some people.
That looks hella cool though. I like it.
Swell to get to an IR because I didn't see anybody. After.
Just letting me roll on that axe. I was doing the same thing.
Yeah.
It made me look twice. I was like, I didn't have a weapon on this boss.
Right.
Is this start thing?
There's a guy.
Yeah, it says after them.
Yeah, about.
A good general rule of thumb is to not interact with NPCs before you talk about the fight. Oh, yeah, I don't know.
Alright, I'm driving this bitch. Let's go.
I mean, it'd be nice if we can see the platform where Jaina is, because there is a cutscene.
Alright, the weapon says agility.
Yeah, this 5-year trinket sucks for that fight.
Yeah, I just switched it off. It was useless.
It's honestly pretty shitty design for a trinket. You have to like.
It
When
is.
more
Not
people
ever have
have it,
anyone.
it won't be so bad. But when you have 2 people out of 25, it's pretty rough trying to get it up.
I'll be right back.
He's to the next note.
I have a feeling Stormwall's not going to be that fun on Mythic.
I agree.
I don't really particularly care for that. Okay, so 20 seconds, I'll just wait.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Everybody repair. Okay, Diva, can you do a haste enchant on my weapon?
Yeah.
Did anybody need these boots for transmog or something? I got a BOE.
Go ahead and make them. That's good for anybody? They're better for him.
There you go.
The best stats, Pungyo? What? Guy likes particularly remember you getting this stuff.
I have like so much haste gear.
Haste is really bad.
Jaina raid boss in Battle of Dazar lore on normal and heroic difficulty. This is an absolutely insane last fight for the raid. It's very long, there's tons of mechanics, and you could say that it's cool. You start the
Alrighty,
fight
so
with
for
phase
this
one on
fight,
a boat.
phase
You can
1,
fall or
Ice
be
Shard is an
knocked off the
interruptible
boat.
cast
That will
spammed on the
kill you if
tank,
you
and it
have been warned.
applies extra stacks of Chilling Touch, which is the main
Hi,
debuff
I'm
for the
Hazel,
whole
and this is a guide
Chilling
to the
Touch.
Jaina raid
20
boss in Battle of
stacks.
Dazar lore on
Every
normal
mechanic
and
in the
heroic
fight
difficulty.
basically is going
This
to
is an
give them to
absolutely
you if it's an
insane
icy
last fight
mechanic.
for the raid. It's
20
very
stacks,
long,
and
there's
if
tons of
when you hit
mechanics, and you
80%
could
health
say that
after
it's
having 20
cool.
stacks, you get
You
frozen
start
and
the
done
fight with
ice,
phase
and
one
you have to
on
be
a boat.
DPS
You can
to get
fall
out.
or be knocked off
You
the
can
boat.
reset
That
your
will kill
stacks
you
by
if you have
touching
been
the
warned.
fire on the
Chilling
boat
Touch is
and
a
touching the
running through
fire from the
mechanic in
barrels
this
in
fight.
phase 2.
Most abilities apply
We're
Chilling
going to be
Touch
clicking
stacks
on these
too, which slow you
ballistas to
down
get
and
rid
do
of the
damage
enemy
over
ships,
time.
all 3 of
If you
them.
get to 20
The
stacks
boss will
and
be
drop below
about
80%
here,
health, you'll be frozen solid into an
facing
ice block.
towards
Kill those
where
to
the
break them
boss
away.
is.
Other ships
That's
will
your
pull up
order for
alongside
who's
and
clicking
bombard
which
yours
one.
if you
So
want
look
to
at the
move
skull
at them.
mark
That will
player.
leave behind pools of searing
Zav,
pitch,
this
which
is your
hurt if you stand in
ballista.
them, but will also clear
Water,
your
this
Chilling
is your
Touch stacks.
ballista.
Dip your toes into
Nick,
the fire
this is
now
your
and then to keep
ballista.
your stacks down.
And then
On
switch
Heroic,
sides.
the
Lurk, you're
bombardment
this
also
one.
has a knockback to be careful of.
Solar,
that isn't a
you're this
problem as
one.
long as you don't get hit.
And ammo,
To
you're
make the
this
bad
one.
boat go away, click on
When
the
the
ballistas
enemy
on that side of the ship.
boat comes from
It'll
the
take a
side
few
and
goes,
shoots
but
fire
you'll
into
get the idea.
you click each
Culture
one of
and
these and it
Marines
goes
will
away.
board and fixate
So you
one
guys
of
will
the
just
players.
kind of stand
They
by
kinda
those
suck
when
at
you
their
don't have
jobs,
anything
and
else
you can
going on.
tank them pretty safely, so just drag them forward so
There's
people
going to be a
can slow
mariner
down.
that jumps onto
They
our
will
boat.
also
It
use
fixates on a
pet
player.
charge, which lays down
I believe it's
explosive barrels on the
slowable.
ship.
Apparently it doesn't
Pick
do
those
a
up,
lot of
walk them to
damage,
the
and you
edge, and
just
then use the
so we're
extra
going to
action
switch and kill the
button to
mariner.
chuck them off. Meanwhile,
On
Yellow's
heroic,
doing
we'll have to be
Jaina's
swapping
things.
the
Her
boss.
ice shard
I
goes
guess
onto
on
the tank,
normal you
and
kind of
it's
don't have
just
to.
damage on
We'll interrupt the
normal, but on
boss.
heroic, it stacks
Just
a
kick it
debuff
late.
that will require
We'll
a
just
tank
do it off
swap
the
after a
cuff
few
to
stacks.
start with and see how
She'll
it
target
goes.
the tank and a few more
There's
players
an
with
ability called
Avalanche, and
Avalanche that we
causes
used to
ice
clear.
damage to rain down after you. Run that over the fire
Is that
to put
tank
it
only
out,
or is that other people?
especially if the
I know
fire
it's
is
on the
on the
tank in like later
ballistas.
phase.
Do always leave.
I think it's on everyone.
Okay. But it can be on tanks. So you move away from Jaina when you're targeted by Avalanche. That way you'll be able to avoid the shards of ice. And Avalanche will clear the fire for us. You can leave one small spot of fire if you're going to clear all of it because we will need it. But yeah, everybody needs to make sure they're clearing their fire. We're going to dispel Grasp of Frost, which is a slow/root. So make sure we're dispelling that right away. Freezing Blast is a thin cone that will knock you off the boat. So make sure you're ready to move left and right. The boss will point that at a random player. And Ring of Ice is a 30-yard AoE on the boss. You step out of it, and it's got a cast timer.
Her Ring of Ice damages and freezes
into
anyone within 30 yards,
fire,
and then does a
so that
smaller
when the
burst of
boss
damage to
finishes the
players
Ring
that
of
are
Ice,
outside of that.
she
Get outside of
explodes
the
with like
30-yard
an
ring,
ice
and then
debuff
step
that
into the
will
searing
freeze
pit just
everybody.
before her cast ends to have
If
it
you're
break the root.
standing in the
On
fire
heroic and higher,
as it
she'll time warp
resolves,
at
you will not be
70% health,
frozen.
which just makes her spit out her spells a
So
little bit
say it's like
faster.
5,
Now,
4,
unrelated,
3,
but if
2,
you try
getting
to
in the
time warp
fire,
or
it
lust or
explodes.
Hi, I'm Hazel, and this is a guide to the Jaina raid boss in Battle of Dazar lore on normal and heroic difficulty.
It's a solid
Unrelated, but if you try to time
freeze.
warp or lust or heroism,
You know,
Jaina
if that
will
happens, you have
instantly
to
ice
then
block.
DPS them
It's
out of the ice block,
exactly
I
as funny as
believe.
it sounds.
Right, and
They'll
if
use it
everybody
later
gets
in the
frozen, it
fight,
sucks.
just
So
not
we can't
against
do
her.
that. Okay,
When Jaina
intermission
reaches 60%
1
health,
is going to be
she
when the
knocks
boss gets to
everyone back a bit and points
60%.
out to sea to start the intermission. Mind your back and don't get kicked off the boat. Visibility
Yes.
sucks.
Glacial
now, and the
shards
goal
are
is
going to radiate out of Jaina. You must dodge them or you get frozen solid. So if you see anybody get frozen on the way, DPS them out. And blistering tornadoes come out, which will knock you up and do damage. It looks to be pretty lame. You're just going to have to try to avoid stuff. Now, Rogue Kinbodi's probably going to be the guy that finds the boss. I know Lurk and Water can probably use detect humanoids, but Kinbodi's just going to fucking take off and try to go find the boss as quick as he can. I suppose like the monk and maybe the warrior could have a chance to do it. If when you find her, you interrupt her and will phase. So I believe that we'd just be interrupting her right away. When we get to phase 2, you're going to gain Chilling Touch every 5 seconds, and the Arctic ground, which is the ice on top of ice, the fire essentially, is going to give you additional Chilling Touch stacks. Now, there's these barrels that come out that we initially they said you weren't going to be able to DPS them, but it kind of looks like you can now from a one kill that I managed to glimpse before I got in here today. But generally, the idea is that we're going to drop the broadside debuff on the
to find Jaina
and they
take her howling
explode
winds.
into
There
fire,
will be glacial shards
and then
and tornadoes to dodge
they
that are all
radiate
bad
fire
news if
for
they hit
15 seconds. Everybody stands in the orange, and when the 15 seconds ends, it damages that's still standing in it back. The only person
maybe like the tank pulling the because she acts kind of stupid. But the ranged and everybody else basically try to jump out right before the barrel actually explodes. It'll have a barrel. Siege Breaker is proximity damage. I made my weak aura says like run far, so we should be able to do that. Get it as far away from as you can from everybody. It does damage based on how far you are. Get away. The tank's going to run out with Avalanche, and Icefall is going to drop a comet that leaves a path of ice across the room. So you're going to see a large white spell effect with like an icy looking like arrow, and that arrow is gonna, like, when the ice actually drops there, it's going to create a huge wide swathe of ice that goes across the room, so nobody should be remotely in front of that arrow once that's out. So we're going to make sure we're moving from that. When the boss gets to 40% from 60, we're going to hit phase 3. We're going to pull the boss to the ice wall hole. That in the video that I watched of some guys that killed her, they kind of pulled the boss clockwise, coming up on 40%, so they're right by the ice wall when they hit the phase. We're going to kill the ice wall as quick as we can, and we're going to go in there, and there's an ice wall, and I think the Thanos is in there now. That wasn't on the PTR, was it? It was kind of stupid looking. And the Thanos is like frozen, like Jaina frozen, and then you like DPS him out, but you kind of like cleave him out, so you're going to be cleaving off of the ad. And there's a Heart of Frost ability that you just need to step out. I didn't make Legor for that one. We will if we need to do it later. Just step away and be ready to DPS anybody that gets frozen during that phase, because I don't think we have a way to stop people from getting frozen at that point, but we will get staggered stacks. Now, in final phase, the boss is going to use an ability like some of the other abilities from that phase 2, but she's going to use Shattering Lance, which is going to kill anybody that's frozen, so we're going to get people out fast. It hits everybody that's in between when it goes out. Orb of Frost is a giant orb of frost, like a mage orb of frost, and you soak it to reduce its power. So it's going to get slung in our back line, and like ranged and healers should stagger themselves on it, and it's going to float through you and do damage, but you're going to reduce the size of it by soaking it as it goes out. I think this is a cool mechanic. And then when it hits the end, it's going to do damage, but we got to get it to the minimal point. So, you know, basically we need to make sure we're soaking the frozen orb. If you're going to get frozen in final phase, you need to pay attention to your stacks, and we'll have you go to the boss. Like maybe later we'll make one that like 16 stacks that says get close or something like that, but keep track of your stacks so you don't get frozen at range. Crystalline Dust is a cone attack that's going to give people extra stacks, and Jaina's going to copy herself, and we'll drag her to the copies to cleave them down. I think on normal we can try just cleaving off the boss and see how that goes. Now, I saw a fucking crazy strat on a heroic kill earlier. That Crystalline Dust cone attack, I want the 3 warlocks and like the hunters to soak that, and then when it goes off, you guys are gonna all get frozen, and we're gonna bloodlust and break all 5 of them out, and then like burn the boss. And the reason for that is because we want to stagger the amount of stacks. So later on, it might be a couple more, but it looked like they had about 6 to 8 players that did it. And what that does is it greatly staggers the stacks that we have, so that we don't have this situation at the end of the fight where everybody gets frozen at the same time. We can't DPS out anybody, and we can't DPS the boss. Does that make sense? So the 3 warlocks, the 2 hunters, and I don't know if we'll have to add people to that, but we'll just do that for now. 3 warlocks and 2 hunters, just soak that in the final phase, and we'll bloodlust once they get froze.
If they're going to be the people that break other people out of ice later, you might want someone in there that can do more like upfront. I don't know how much HP the frozen people have, but if you
well,
like,
we're all gonna get a staggered amount of stacks. Like we're not gonna go into final with like greatly similar stacks, I don't think.
Okay.
And they did have their warlock soak. I did catch that. So that will be the strat on heroic and mythic, is to freeze people on purpose and break them out, and that seemed to work really well. Like they were cackling about it. So I say we do it and just give it a shot, even in normal. Okay. Is there anything that's heroic? Oh, Orb of Frost is only heroic. Gotta double check that. What else is heroic? When you free Nathanos, it brings Jaina back to the arena. If the elemental's not dead, she will cast Arcane Barrage at the raid. So what we do is we'll cleave Nathanos off of Nathanos, and when he dies, we'll take the add to Jaina, because that's what somebody pointed out in their group, is you're gaining stacks that whole time, right? So we'll actually cleave off into Thanos, and when he's dead, we'll pull it. That's her time warp. Yeah. Oh, okay, you're just saying just on heroic. Yeah, and in the normal fight from 70 to 60%, she'll have time warp. She'll time warp herself. If we bloodlust before final phase, then she'll ice block it. All right. Did I miss anything? Anything else? We'll kind of take the boss a little front and center. Go ahead.
I think in a video they said you had limited barrels in phase 2. Is still a thing?
Oh yeah, we don't want to do all the barrels at once. So we want to do 1 barrel at a time. So like, it'll say like 2 barrel, but like if somebody's doing one already, or if there's one out, don't break the next one. Does that make sense?
Okay.
So whoever gets the first one, just be like, I got barrel, and then don't break the next ones because we don't want to like use them back to back.
Just innovate pretty.
So it looks like Ice Shard is heroic only, Avalanche is heroic only, or excuse me, no, it's not. Ice Shard is heroic only, and then Bombard that leaves the fire pools in phase 1 is heroic only.
And Ice Shard was the thing that shoots the player that's frozen in final. Is that right?
No, it's a tank.
That's Shattering Lance. What's Ice Shard?
Yeah, this one is Bombard, and Ice Shard is the tank.
Yeah. I think you still have to interrupt it on normal, right? No, yeah.
No, like I don't even think it comes through on normal.
It should. It's in the normal journal.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
And broadside. So if you get broadside and with it,
Just go drop it somewhere. Just don't
Why
drop it on
does
your own. Don't drop it on other people. Oh yeah, okay. On heroic, it applies a stacking debuff that increases damage from subsequent ice shards. On normal, you just don't have the tank swap. But we're gonna get a stack from it every time it goes off. So that would be the tank swap, is to go drop our stacks. So we'll go back and forth just to be able to drop our stacks in the fire. Right. So I'll have the boss first, and then when I need to go drop my stacks, I'll just tell him to taunt.
Oh, okay, and then Bombard, heroic it knocks you back, normal it doesn't. But you should be avoiding it anyway.
Right.
Unless it knocks you back regardless if you're staying it or not in heroic.
We could windwalk it going into final. Who just DC'd? Is that what I heard? Oh, they were going to the other channel to check something.
Yeah, I made adjustments on my microphone. I didn't want to blow anybody.
Oh, you're good.
So real quick, the Ring of Ice, the thing I asked about rooted, you are frozen if you're within 30 yards, you're only rooted if you're outside 30 yards. So if
Yeah,
you're
but-
a ranged DPS or something, then you could theoretically just knock the fire to avoid the damage. If you're going to be safe for 8 seconds.
Yeah, but you have to be dispelled and shit. Like, everybody gets in the fire in the video. Or you have to be, like, dispelled. Or you're going to get, like, extra stacks or something.
Do you
So
mind
right as...
on this while I try and shapeshift out of it?
That's fine.
Alright.
It's whatever. It's up to
Because
you.
if we can avoid taking damage from the fire for a couple, it's worth
I
trying.
mean, the fire doesn't do very much damage in general. But it's whatever. Okay. We're good?
I'm so excited to see this fight.
This one looks pretty good. Alright, so what do I do? Talk to her and comes down? So we'll probably tank the boss. About right here. Make sure you guys are standing by your generally by your catapults.
Do we have to do the catapults at the same time?
No, you just click them. Well, yeah, all three of them have to shoot the button. and then-
Click.
I have a focus macro. I have a macro that does it for me. Yeah, I never click my spells.
Where am I even supposed to stand on this
It
fucking
should
boat?
be generally spread though, right? Range.
Rip
I don't know where the
pre-pod.
fuck she comes from.
I pre-potted just in case.
Yeah,
it
I said after I clicked it and she jumped away.
Click?
Oh, we're going to RP.
Oh, okay, cool. We potted. Good job. 3 seconds left in the potion.
I think they stole this from Atlas.
Catapults to get the ship to go away.
Oh, maybe it does.
And then there was a
Keep
reload
shooting until it's gone.
Atlas is the game on the boat, right?
You have to shoot each one of them twice.
Yeah, it's
With
the
a
bow
reload.
the pirate version of Arc.
Man, those pre-pots though.
20 seconds on pot, and we haven't started combat yet. Oh.
Alaska because.
So you don't pre-pot on this?
Okay,
or
so no, yeah.
Still not in
we're still
combat.
not in combat. You can
10
pop.
seconds.
Oh, is there a timer? I don't have a timer. The DBM.
5 seconds. It's on the
DBM
potion.
talking
No,
about
I'm
his
just counting the potion timer. Okay, pre-pot, go!
Oh
Don't.
my gosh.
she faked you out. She flew past.
I thought there was actually a fucking timer. This retard's
She's
just
got the
looking at his
fucking mage
pre-pot
boss
cooldown.
I think we don't pull until.
Yeah, I was gonna
we
say
use
she
the
just
cannon.
lands.
Really?
Here she'll land.
Okay, well we're just gonna pull because we have potion timers anyway. Yeah, okay.
I didn't.
Well then press it. I don't know.
I got it off because I was watching you. Trying to sabotage.
Oh yeah, we have to click the boats to get them off. Okay, I'm supposed to go clear the fire with this. It's your boss, Diva. So you gotta keep moving if you have the blue arrow on your head, guys, with Avalanche. Watch the blast.
Where is she face now?
She's facing Diva apparently. It doesn't put anything on the ground there. Pull it back to the middle a little bit. We gotta throw those. We gotta throw the little bombs off the boat. Make sure we do that.
Marine in.
Everybody switch to the Marine. Watch the blast.
I'm at 18.
Conan. Sorry. Yeah, I don't have like any stacks, I don't think. That.
Just you call it a marine.
Is there any
instead of a
fire?
mariner.
Not yet. We'll get bombarded by the boats in a moment, I believe. Everybody run out. Oh, did we need to let one of those barrels explode? I feel like we did.
Disengage. A
That's rough.
post haste.
Looks like Mass Dispel worked for us. Guess we needed to put one boat in the middle and let it explode. I thought it was just the enemy boats, or one barrel.
Skittish?
I thought it was just the enemy boats that did that. Okay, I'm at 13 right now.
Looks like those stacks
Oh,
all
Tommy.
on normal.
Go ahead and time. Yeah. Looks like they might just time out.
Yeah.
There's no fire on normal. We still would need fire from one barrel, though. Okay, there's the fire.
Boat on port side.
Ain't nobody know what port is.
That's left, baby.
Kill the
We need
Marine.
avalanches on the left side. Our cannons are on fire.
Oh, you can put the cannons out with that, I guess. Whoever gets the blue arrow, run to the cannons. Get ready to touch
I'm
fire.
frozen in the-
3, 2, 1, in the fire. Out of the fire.
I was frozen.
Avalanche. Diva, take the avalanche to the cannons.
Kill the ice one.
Where else? Kill the ice block. Watch the cone. Big one. Sorry, I'm trying to get her to move. She won't fucking move for anything half the time. There's a grasp, dispel.
Y'all niggas not doing your fucking cannons, dude.
I wonder if we can put her right on it and her other, like her cone will put it out. Almost. She's doing a thing.
Transition.
It's phase 2.
Phase 1 was flawless, guys. Great job.
Hey, we made it.
I was the only one picking up the barrels.
I saw that.
Good.
Ken, I think this
Oh,
is
we're
where you
supposed to
go.
Find her now, it's me.
Yep. If you press M, you can look at your map and you'll be able to see like the general. Watch the tornadoes.
I see. Yeah.
Oh my
Sorry,
god,
I
that
was looking at my map, got baited.
You baited.
Why don't they just put it on the damn mini map? Oh, you know what? I can leap, dude. Pogger.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm ahead
They
of
do put it on the
everyone.
menu app. You just have
Bitch,
to.
There's a
there's an
bomb.
ordinance.
And I
You're
got
a
randomly
fucking
frozen
demon
by
hunter.
something. What froze me?
Found her.
Yeah.
Wait, I got froze right away. It's the things that ship
Yeah,
us off.
something froze me.
No.
The ice
These
shard that she
bombs.
Guys,
throws.
Deepest is out. She's Mark Skull.
She's on
What are
me.
the bombs?
Wait, that's the ice block. Interrupt
Wherever
Jaina.
skull is.
She's Skull.
It's not letting me.
Okay.
Oh, there it goes.
DPS is out.
Break
DPS
these
on the
blocks.
Okay, everybody get on the blocks. All of them.
I DC'd. Back.
I'm gonna break these cuffs.
Someone drop big AoE on all the ice blocks.
I don't think they meant to. Trying to pull her away from the cone. We'll move her off the end of that cone every time. Alrighty, so make sure we pop like the ordnance that's closest to the boss. That's the one we're gonna do first, and everybody's gonna get in it. Watch the line on the ice fall. You see that to your left ranged? Get out from in front of it. Get the ice block players out now.
Diva's frozen.
I'm hitting you.
Toast party.
Can we get this thing to fucking remove our stacks? Where is it at?
There's no fire until he
Stun.
kills.
Get Diva Tom when you can. There's no fire yet? Do we have anybody that got that? Okay, there it is. Everybody stand in it. Stand in it. Stand in it. See that
So
cast
we have to
timer?
start it.
You get out right before it goes off. You stay in it until it goes off. 4, 3, 2, we're out. Go out. Go out. Perfect. Okay, Krill, you're gonna go destroy a barrel with that. You guys are the ones that should be on barrels, right?
I'm dead.
You guys? Oh, we got one. So we're gonna take the boss to this next barrel. Did we get it? It missed. Never mind, it missed.
Do you want us to kill the barrel?
Can we kill the barrels still? Yeah, let's just go ahead and go. Ranged on skull.
What is he talking about? It doesn't have the
We
buff.
want to get rid of our stacks
Where's
before
the
phase.
debuff?
Where's the
It's
ice wall
obviously...
at? Okay, everybody get in the burning thing. Make sure we're in it. Getting to the edge of it's nice. 5, 4, 3, 2, get out. We have one res. Res him if he's in range.
Sending.
This is the ice wall over here. I believe. You guys want to do one more barrel real quick?
Yeah.
We should keep our stacks as low as we can going into phase. We
Yeah,
can just
I think that's taking 99% DR. Good job, team. You fucking idiots, watch your goddamn video.
Whoever the closest one is, the rest of them get away.
Just drop all 3 of them, doesn't matter.
So you don't get hit by it and then get ready to be in it. So I thought it just set it on fire. You have to DPS it afterwards.
Yeah.
2 ice blocks. 2 ice blocks.
Alright, stand in it.
Fucking back.
Get the ice
Ice block,
blocks. Range, get the ice blocks so they can get rid of their stacks quick. Make sure you get rid of your stacks. 5, 4, 3, 2, get out. Okay, now where's the fucking ice wall? Isn't it where we're at?
Right here,
right here. On skull, guys. DPS. You can target the wall. And then we're gonna cleave off of Nathanos to break him out. And then we're gonna take the water elemental back to boss. We gotta hurry up. Ah!
I don't want to die.
People weren't on it right away.
Weren't we supposed to
DPS
lust?
is
Supposed to
out.
lust that, yeah.
No, it said on the guide too, but they didn't lust until final and heroic. So we have to be able to do it without it.
We could probably save Nathanos.
We can pot there.
Alright,
We
see you
save
guys later.
Nathanos. Oh, yeah, get Nathanos out. Get Nathanos out, and then it'll clear middle.
It's still coming.
Do we have enough people?
It's still
is it
coming.
all
out in a few
We're out in
seconds.
2
I thought it stopped
seconds. Time's out.
Are we gonna die?
Believe.
Run!
It's not doing any damage.
Everybody's just
Oh,
using
bye.
We're all
Oh,
done
not
again.
frozen again.
Okay, so we were almost ready for it. It's weird. It doesn't look like you can hardly even target the wall. Like,
I
it's
just
almost-
found
Can't
it
tap.
gets you out
You
of it.
can't even
You have
tap
to
to the
click
wall.
on it. Yeah, you have to literally click.
Yeah, I right-clicked it. So everybody knows where it's at now. I feel like not a lot of people did damage to it.
He's out here
Funny
fucking
put a
cooking.
that I tried clicking and I kept clicking on players.
Okay, Wall of Ice, Pungyo, you're a fucking hero, dude. Pungyo was 11% of the damage to the wall.
He's like, bitch, I don't want to die.
He was ready. Pungyo, Stampo, Kigu, Water, Nick. You guys did awesome on the wall. Everybody else did pretty good. Well,
Put a
looks like some
marker
people
down
realize
where
it.
the wall is, like before we.
Oh, yeah.
release.
I was
Quick,
screaming the whole
No!
time.
Okay.
quick
we know
question.
where it is.
During the first phase, are you
Just
able
release.
to tank her a little bit closer to the middle? People who
Yeah.
are on the back can hit her.
Yeah, that's fine.
You release right here.
Okay,
There's, like-
so I guess she'll probably just respawn normal style. Go ahead.
There's just like 20 seconds where the ballistas. We
Okay.
can hit it.
And the bombs, do we need to let a bomb explode on the deck to get fire before? Because we all got froze that one time.
Was there a bomb before we got
Yeah,
There
we're
was
not
a bomb,
getting
the bombs
ACC
that
this
were
week.
thrown overboard.
Yeah.
We did throw one off. Will that just make a patch of the explosion?
Probably need one because we didn't get bombarded until the second set.
Right, yeah.
Yes, I probably need one, and if just move it if it's near a catapult and throw it in the middle.
How many was there initially? Anybody know?
I think there were
No, I
two
did
or
not
three.
see him.
Okay, so alright. Let's put a barrel on X. And get rid of the other ones, okay? I don't know if that'll be too annoying though. We just put it on one of these things. See these like silver things? Put a barrel here. I think.
Hold on, because it says that it places a barrel and will explode, causing 122,000 fire damage to all players, unless it's...
So we can't use it for that.
We can't do that.
To not get frozen on the first set, do we just have to mass dispel the first one?
Might be even easier just to mass a spell.
Yeah, we can just spam it as long as we're
Okay,
stacked.
So make sure we meet on the middle beam for the first freeze effect. So when she does the swirl around her and then we have to run out, meet on the middle beam, like stack in the middle beam, like close to it, so we can all get dispelled.
Did a boat just not come, or were we just really fast with the ballista?
No, I think that boats just didn't come yet.
Okay.
Some classes can instantly disengage at it.
Daffy, is that important right now, what you're sending me?
That's why I said for later.
Okay. I didn't see you set for waiter. Okay, so do we want to just second pot on the wall, or do we want to lust
I'm there?
because
fucking
they lusted in
muted.
final and heroic. I don't know how they pulled that off.
I've been muted. Dub, if you stand in the fire from the ballistas, that counts as well for anyone that.
Okay. All right. So if you need fire, you'll get that.
Dub, we were close, but since half of us were kind of far away, that's why no one's on the wall instantly. I think if we're all there now that we know where it is, we'll be fine.
I've been muted, Nathan.
I don't think we should lose.
Yeah.
Or use
Trying to
potions,
talk.
yeah. I think we'll be fine with that.
Okay.
I don't think we should do either.
And then we do Nathanos first so that he restarts the encounter, and then we drag the
I
water
know,
or
I've
the
been
elemental,
talking
ice
the whole
elemental
time
to
and I've
her.
been
Waiting on
muted.
Diva.
I'm so sad.
What are
Can
you
you pop
doing?
int one more time?
I can hear you. Oh, sure.
You can now.
Oh, it's at int 3.
But Venus told me to tell you.
Saying I was muted.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah,
I
it's
can hear you for, like,
because
the last...
like
Yeah,
10
we get
seconds.
on at like 15 or something, right?
Okay.
Ooh, that was early as fuck.
And on avalanche, of course. Watch the fire. Gotta move, boss.
Marine.
Well, we got fire early this time. Kill the Marines. Looks like we'll have fire for when we...
Shoot your cannons.
Shoot the cannons. Tunning.
She turned around. Purple.
Yeah, that's a freezing blast. Ready to touch fire? 3, 2, 1. You're in. You're out. I'm clearing. I'm clearing. Watch your feet. Watch your feet.
Blast right at range.
Watch. Freezing blast is the one we have to watch her facing.
Okay, that just went right through me and did damage.
Might not on normal.
It's pretty thin. It does damage, but I think it's pretty thin.
Watch.
Boat on the right side.
New fire. Watch freezing blast. It's on Diva.
Marine.
Tanin. Kill a Marine. Are they stunnable?
Rootable.
Yeah, stun, you can grip him and everything too.
Nice.
Can't
What if you
fucking do
can cut him through fire
damage.
for more damage? Alright. 3, 2, 1. You're in. You're out.
These faggots don't fucking shoot
Watch,
their
I'm gonna
cannons,
clear
and
mid.
I'm the only one
Range, watch
throwing
out.
the barrels off.
Wait, which side are you on?
Left.
I
Sorry,
shot
that
my
last one. I thought that was
thing.
my last one before that.
I had to wait for the reload though.
Chasing somebody.
Nah, it's fucking solar, dude. He's not
Alright, she's
fucking.
doing the thing.
Oh, I'm on right. That's
Alright,
why.
everybody just double jump and glide. This part.
I'll work on it.
I like how I
was
found the
wondering why you were
boss
so
really fast
quiet.
and
Yeah,
instantly
dude,
got
I'm
froze.
fucking
I was like,
sad.
alright.
I don't know what freezes you in this part. I don't actually.
There's
The sharks
it's like
keep throwing-
there's like little tiny things that go across the floor. They're blue. So you have to watch
Yeah,
out
I'm
for
at
the
top.
blue and white thing on the blue and white floor with the blue and white stuff going across your
God,
screen.
I'm
Just don't get hit by anything.
trolling. I'm
Makes
trolling
sense.
so
Sam?
Don't
hard.
piss off Elsa.
Ranged, get on that right away. Make sure you dot it.
Oh, I see them now. Ice found her.
Yeah, I see
Ice
it now
block.
too.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, get the ice blocks out. Everybody focus ice blocks to start the phase.
Oh my
can do
god.
one barrel if you
I
want.
just fucking popped my cooldown.
Is that barrel weekend on the right? On my right? I think we can be on Skull too. Get everybody out of the ice blocks and then
Good
kill
boss.
Skull.
Do you want me to incarn?
I taunted. Okay. Okay, stand in the fire at the edge. Five,
Oh my
4,
god, I'm trolling.
3, 2, 1. You're out. Siege
you're
breaker
not.
far.
I am trolling my rotation so hard.
Make sure you save CDs for that wall too, guys. No more CDs in this phase.
Oh yeah.
Is Gia resable?
Yeah, they're in the middle.
Get him up.
10 seconds.
South barrel is vulnerable.
This one?
South, other one.
South one? Or like way away? That
Yeah,
one?
like other range.
Okay, let's just take the boss over there.
far,
But no,
Gia.
wait, we need to do this one first, right? Don't kill that one this far. Did you guys not put the fucking things on it? Is it the pink arrow on your head to do that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Get the ice block out. If you get the pink arrow, stand on a fucking...
It's already broken.
Okay, go to the edge of this one then. Sorry, I couldn't see that. It was like out
Ugh,
there.
fuck
5,
God damn it.
4,
Fucking
3, 2, 1. Move out. Watch my avalanche. Your boss.
That one just lagged out.
Yeah, dude, there's hella lag right there.
Alright.
I'm trying to get that. I'll get it.
We need to go. We need to get
Getting
Skull.
much-
Get ready to get Skull. You didn't get to it?
No, I got it.
We
I
need
got
range
it.
Like, my
to stand
doctor
near
is
Skull.
completely off and I can't see shit. Now I'm fucking back. Amazing.
The next
Fuck
thing
you,
needs to go
Wi-Fi.
on it. We need to do it quick. Are we getting this one? Okay,
They're
just do
breaking
this
the
one.
other
Do this one. Just do this one. We're almost at 40%. Reset your stacks and go to the ice wall right now. Is it 40%?
Yeah, 40.
Okay, go, 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 go. Get over here. We'll be fine. Can't target it yet. Oh, come on. We should do glacial rate first. Fucking cunt.
I guess that's free damage.
I think it's
right
at
now.
30.
So the note
That was
says
40.
40.
40's heroic.
Get
I
this
think.
last barrel. Get
Okay.
this last barrel. Okay, maybe that's what it is. We'll be. This will actually be good.
Yikes.
Okay. Ready to DPS the barrel down. We'll get our stacks completely reset. Now burn boss. Burn boss. Burn boss. As fast as we can. 5, 4, count it. 3, 2, 1. You're out. Right after avalanche, we should be good.
Shit does no damage.
Step away with those. On the
On it,
wall,
on
let's
the
go.
wall.
Dude, don't put it right on the wall. Fuck. Boomkins, man.
Wait, who had that? That wasn't me.
Same.
Much better.
Okay, go straight in. Cleave off of Nathanos. Get ready to step away if you get the debuff. As soon as Nathanos is dead, or ice out of his ice block, we're gonna go to mid. If you get Heart of Frost, step away from everybody else. And we're just beeline it to the boss. There's extra little things that we were gonna have to deal with until he's dead. And we're gonna save Lust until we get some people frozen. I got met up. If we kick her, we're gonna go into phase, so I don't think we kick yet.
Nigga.
I don't think so anyway, right?
She's not taking damage, but
Oh, is that what it is? Okay, we're gonna kick then.
Oh
We're gonna
my
take damage.
God, you're such a
I thought
fucking
I don't know.
autist.
Okay, I got boss.
Actually, though, I'm fucking popping my cooldowns, dude. Fuck it.
When are we
Part of-
listing?
Once we get some people froze on the cone, so like the hunters and the warlocks are gonna purposely get frozen on the cone. Make sure you get out with
It's
broadsides.
fucking
We don't have any barrels or anything.
normal.
Just
let you get frozen, right?
Image is
Dude,
up.
This boss is gonna
Yeah, you
fucking
can.
die.
Image up in the back.
you just cleave me. Okay,
I
take
can't
the boss
see
to the
those
image,
blocks.
Diva. Kill the block. Take the boss to the image, and we're gonna cleave off the image, or off the boss onto the image at least. Crystalline dust is in 5 seconds. If you want to get purposely frozen, get ready to get in it. And then as soon as those people are all froze, we're gonna bloodlust. Okay, it went the wrong way. That's not it. I'm thinking of the other ability. Might not be.
Is there no frozen orb?
It's bloodlust. Just bloodlust. Potion.
she's still ice blocked.
She's still ice blocked?
Oh, because she blocks when you lust.
Yeah, no, that was not. That was only supposed to happen earlier, though. I thought. Whatever. We'll just have to wait it out. Get the ice blocks one at a time.
It's not mass spellable.
It's off.
Okay, it's off. How long do we have? We still have 15 seconds on bloodlust.
Yeah, it's like a 20
Yeah, but
second.
my pot.
Pot in the branch.
To know.
Sit on the wall.
Image come.
Outside out. What's your
Image
time
is
out?
up.
Image is up.
Get the block down. Don't be in between the block and the thing.
Dropping tide.
Okay. I'm blocked. Can we just go boss here instead of the image, right? Just go boss.
The image is
Get back on the
dying
boss.
to range, so.
Yeah, we can just dot it and kill it for this. Just cleave the ice blocks out. Watch that shard in case it shoots. Now we're gonna get a lot of people. If you, look at your stacks. If you're high, make sure you get close to the boss.
South.
Hey.
Shot.
What?
Yeah,
oh, I was like,
He's not dead yet.
Oh, she does
Oh,
run.
we're gonna die too.
Should die at the war chief will not be pleased.
So, question about the ring from this bitch. The, or not this one.
He
The one
sounds
that
like
says
such a
the
faggot.
150. Does that work in the raid?
No, I don't think so. It's just as old as our. It might be in the raid where like up to the last 2 bosses though. I'm not 100% positive about that at all.
It'd be really dope.
Oh shit!
Kind of
Look at this ring.
This fog breaker.
Look at this
is
ring.
the soft nerf on the fight.
kill
For every
yourself.
fog breaker, you have to make it
What?
easier for like mythic progression.
Really?
Yeah, look at it. It's kind of interesting.
I'll take it over re-origination array for sure.
Hell yeah, dude. Titan Forge
that's just the mythic
405.
plus
It's a
this.
20
I'm
item
passing
level
on that,
Titan
sure.
Forge.
That
No
was on
socket,
that
but I'm
one
pretty
for
sure this is
processing
still
pretty
good.
if we don't need loot, we can head to the start of the instance, right? For her.
I don't know anything about this
If you don't need anything,
shoulder.
just
I don't think
go
these
ahead and
shoulders
roll.
are good. No, they're not.
So we have Conclave, Rostercon, Tinker, and then those last 2 we just did.
Yep.
Oh, I did not mean to click that ring. Oh well. Fuck it.
I think we can get to the last 2 at least.
Your best, your second best.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Depends on how we play.
Oh my
How
god, that ring is so good.
hard there.
I
I'm
don't
not
think
even an
anything's gonna
auto
be
attacker.
Incredibly hard until.
Hold on, do I coin this
until the
bitch?
last
Or
2 at the
nah?
top.
Probably not, right?
Yeah, I think Stormwind
Last
Blockade is
boss.
gonna.
They didn't make
We're
it
going to
really
heroic,
hard,
fuck it.
But just the numbers are.
Okay, how do I get out of here?
He has a lot of help.
Do I talk to him and he?
I don't know.
It'd be fine if he didn't like ramp up the amount of ads he spawns.
Dude, that ring's actually mega fetus.
Is it Haze Mastery too? Ooh,
Nick,
fat
is that your
mastery.
Dude, that's
is Haze
so
Mastery?
good.
What stats are those for you? Are those like 2nd and
It's-
3rd?
Give it to somebody else.
How come I can't see his health? I don't want to see that.
Conclave, dude. I need the bow or the fucking trinket.
Alright, back to heroic where we don't have
But
to do
Lurk,
lead at all.
Oh shit.
I'm pretty
Oh, wait.
sure the
Ah, shit.
strat
Yeah.
behind getting people frozen intentionally right there
We're
at the
just talking
start
about Thanos,
is
right?
because you lost right there and she ice blocks while you kill all the blocks.
So I guess we do
And then by the
bloodlust
time the
on
blocks
yeah.
are done,
Yeah, what were they
She
doing?
comes
in
out.
I
fucking
mean,
heroic
like,
when they did that bloodlust?
we were in
Well,
the
if a lot
blood
of people
anyways.
get frozen, then you can't
they
use
get
Jaina
frozen.
as well.
Yeah, they get frozen. A bunch of people get frozen. They pop lust. Jaina
Yeah,
ice
that would have
blocks, they
worked good
break
actually for
blocks.
that thing
Right.
if I had known, because then I
By
could
the
have
time
used
the ice
breath.
block is over, all the blocks are gone.
By the way, for the fire on the boat, you're supposed to be in it when your cast goes out.
Right.
Yeah,
Can
that's
this-
why I was saying 3, 2, 1 in.
Yeah, I think some people were leaving right before it, thinking that it'd be like a debuff that last.
Oh no, yeah, you're going to be in it when the AOE goes off,
'cause
and
it
then it immediately
unfreezes
breaks
you.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Although one time I was literally standing in it,
Make
got
it vertical
frozen,
throw.
and it just didn't go away. I had to vanish off. But whatever.
This ring is actually mega, dude.
Look at these nudes with war mode off.
I'm scared. Can't do a world quest without dying. Yeah.
I actually really noticed the difference in Azure with war mode off too. Every quest is like fourth.
Wait, it's only 10%?
About
Ken's
10%
actually
left.
choosing?
30% of your alliance.
Walter, you're so smart.
Imagine getting 30% more Azure from roll quest. My neck would be like 50.
Can anyone do mastery to ring? I will love them forever.
Just enchanters, not anyone.
Oh, it was asking. Okay.
I know.
Do
Just,
any enchanters.
just making an ulti joke.
Pretty low
It's
on
only
mats.
funny
If
when
you
I
have
do
it,
it,
I can do it for you.
Somebody's got it.
This is Nadnar, by the way.
We've been funneling those the dungeon stuff. We should have stuff.
Ugh, the horrible transmogs pack. No.
Also, in the last phase, we should be doing the closest barrel first every time, going clockwise closer and closer to the wall. Probably the best way to do it.
I actually did almost a million more.
But then won't we have to switch through the middle at one point?
Zavix did.
What do you mean?
Or wait, last phase or phase 2?
Phase 2, like doing each barrel closer and closer to the wall, like gradually getting closer instead of doing like one in the front and then one in the back.
Yeah, because they're north, south, east, and west. So if the wall is south, I'm pretty sure.
I thought they were just kind of random. That makes sense.
Fuck,
So if the wall is south, we could go.
Then we'd have to
west,
cut
Oh, I
one
fucking changed it. That's why.
Or do do west, north, east, and then south. That type of thing.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do trash.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah,
I'm not sure.
Doesn't this guy do a chain
No,
lightning?
I didn't end up going.
Spread out.
Now we're at a problem. We have a problem right now.
So should talk.
I'm sorry.
I think we have to kill the echo to get the absorb off of the dude.
That's fine. I'll allow it.
Why's he got this big absorb? There it goes.
We have to kill everybody up.
Yeah, you kill the echo.
Good shit.
It's 4th period and I have
Okay.
Love you.
Kill the echoes. Imagine it's the same idea where you just want to kill the echoes off.
I don't actually know this boss, guys. I haven't done it yet. Teach me. Alright, good night, buddy.
Rastakhan Heroic will be interesting.
Bleed. I'm hurt.
Make sure we kick Mass Hex on X.
Oh, dude.
Someone's pet has died. Watermelon's pet has died. Cooking. Alchemy.
Fucker.
I don't want herbs and greens. Gems. Is it maybe gems? No. Crafting. Alchemy. Herbs and greens. Cooking.
Alright, Heroic is the frog now, right?
Yep.
Yes. I was gonna say I have literally no memory of this. But...
I remember that pocket occurred like
Because
hell.
as they're gonna kill raptors are there.
What the actual?
At least the trash in this place seems pretty fast.
Yeah, that's not too bad. Alright. I know Ammo missed this, so I'm going to try to go through it as quick as I possibly can. I assume he knows the fight.
Yeah, I've watched a couple videos.
Okay. So,
And we'll discuss the heroic changes. Okay, so send. Yeah. So bosses 7 yards apart. Cry of the Fallen's raid wide damage every time a boss dies, so the healers will have major cooldowns for that. Wrath abilities persist, and we're going to kill Gonk when Paku's Wrath starts. So we're gonna stop DPS at like 8 or 5% around there, and wait until Paku's Wrath is starting to kill Gonk, and that'll like create a situation where we don't have like the supposedly like super bad overlap later in the fight.
So we're gonna wait. To
Gift
make
of the
the
Wind
rest
is
of the
the
fight
offensively
easier.
dispellable haste increase.
At the start
I'll
of the
dispel
fight.
my boss, and Rain,
That's
you're going to be
weird.
dispelling or spell stealing from Paku. Nobody else dispel that because Rain's going to spell steal and she gets a haste increase. Paku's Wrath is one of the most important abilities. The Paku takes off from the middle. He's the pterodax, and wherever he lands, everybody has to be in that circle. And we're gonna have to deal with the frog during this. So on heroic, Kragwa is gonna be in the fight, and he's constantly gonna be jumping to the furthest player. So Water Malone,
Hunter job.
if you can be the guy out on the left here, please. And Lurk, we'll have you be the guy out on the right. And you guys are gonna be basically like playing pickle with Krogwall the whole time. Hopefully, that would be the general bet. Everybody else, make sure that after each mechanic that you move back in. Generally, I don't want anybody being further out than like this or so, because we will have to be spread, but we don't want you guys being the furthest ones, otherwise you have to deal with the frog. Gonk is going to hex people and you just move away. It is dispellable, but we're not calling dispel anymore, so fuck that, because it just times out so fast that we don't even need to dispel it. And it jumps, so we don't want to dispel it and have it jump to people. So that out.
Is it a curse or a magic debuff?
Curse.
All right, the Raptors are going to fixate. Today, you need to make sure you know if you have a Raptor on you with that weak aura that shows the fixate, and the Raptors cannot go close to each other. When they do, they can't be CC'd at all, and people are going to get ran the fuck down. So slow them. If they lose the slow, be ready to re-slow them, etc. Get them down. Were they stunnable last time? Make sure we're just killing off the Raptors as fast as possible. It's probably not a huge deal. We're gonna swap Kimball. We're killing Paku, then Gonk, and then Kimball. Thundering Storm is the 10-yard AoE damage. And Kimball's Wrath is where he jumps to players and does 5-yard AoE damage. So if we catch it, remember that one time that we had is it Kimball's Wrath? The tiger? We went into Paku's thing and Kimball jumped on us and stunned like the whole raid. So make sure if Kimball's Wrath is coming that we're ready to, let's try to watch for that and call out a spread. And that was something. And then we have to watch for Kragwa when you're soaking the thing. Make sure you I would just use Darkness on Paku's first one, and then maybe you'll get it back later. And then just watch for the rally. Might need to rally on one of the AoE damage things. Anything else? So the second boss that we're killing, Gonk, we might stop on him if we have the Paku's Wrath coming. We're going to Bloodlust when we have the last two bosses out. When Kimball and Akunda are out, we're going to Bloodlust. Make sure when Akunda comes out that everybody spreads out. Is everybody good?
Sorry, when did you want the darkness?
On the first Paku, the
first
wing
Paku's
thing,
Wrath?
flapping, yeah.
Or, yeah.
Yeah. Says we're taunt swapping at 3 to 4 on the lacerating claw, which is the Kimball dude that you'll have. When we taunt swap, do we just want to like we'll taunt the bosses and let them run past each other? What happens if they come within 7 yards of each other?
They
Reduce damage taken, increase damage done, so we can just pull them across each other. Because I think if we taunt and try to run past each other, they're still going to get close anyways, right? We're good.
Do I even need to push Shadow Meld?
But wait, who are we killing first? It's Paku, Gonk, Kimbo, Kunda, right?
Yeah, we have 5 minutes. Flask.
Paku. Wait, let's see.
Okay.
It doesn't say kill
We'll let him
on
get
here.
his computer non-dump status.
It says Kimball before Kunda. Wait.
I don't want to be a
Doesn't say,
boomkin.
no.
I don't have Warglaves. I have to transmog this sword for like a month minimum because I stole it from a strength user like a retard.
It does look cool.
I'm probably the only Agi user in the world right now that has this sword for transmog.
There are probably some people that have the normal version.
Hashtag planned it. Possible, yeah.
Plenty of people have it. Yeah.
But you can't get it unless a strength user trades it to you.
It's not a new loot table.
Yes, it can't drop from you. Everybody get a flask.
I kind of want one for Mog now too.
Damn.
Where's the cauldron?
Taking the next ad. Spike.
Is there a cauldron?
I'll give you one if it drops for me. That way I have an excuse not to tank. Okay.
Oh, we dropped. They're using personal food.
Huh?
I think about.
No,
some
4 people don't have that.
Oh, just personal.
Do all 4 of you have personal food? You good?
Yeah, doing it now.
If not, trade me. I have a ton of sausages.
I didn't mean to hit not ready.
Y'all are like not very good at ready checks. Oh, checks is offline still. Okay.
And hopefully loading in for the last time.
I'm gonna put the kill order in the note up, by the way.
It's in the note. It's in
Goes
the
down
order.
Paku, Gonk, Kimball, Kund.
Am I blind?
Just go down the
order
list.
that they're in there.
Well,
Just kill the one that was already out.
Yeah. No, okay. Someone asked. Never mind.
Okay, ready
I'm
check. For a 10-second pull timer. I didn't remember on my own. Somebody whispered me. At least I'm honest.
So who are we killing first? Paku?
Paku,
Ulti.
Gonk. Paku, Gonk, Kimbo, Gunda.
Per time.
Paku, Gonk. Kimbo, okay.
5, 4, 3.
Multi-dotting doesn't do anything. They heal the full. Don't waste your time. The only people that should be attacking the other target's the one that gets something. Make sure you spell steal. Okay, the hunters need to be further out to the sides. Okay, everybody switch to the raptors. Keep them apart. Keep them apart. Spell steal.
They are stunnable.
They're stunnable. Rain spell steal skull.
They can be gripped too if that's an emergency.
This is where we want to stop. Oh, never mind. We're just gonna wreck Pakus before.
Wait for the big AoE.
We're actually supposed
He just
to
took
wait
off. Get ready
until
to
that
go
goes
to him.
off.
Go to him. Wait, where'd he go? Oh, he's landing across the way. Everybody in the back, right now. Go.
From Tide.
Yeah.
Darkness this one. Watch out for the frog. There he is. Holy fuck. Okay. There's no way to reset, right?
No.
And we'd be on the raptors. So is that everybody got hit by the frog, huh?
No.
No? It was really
Yeah.
far away. We should pull the bosses more towards the middle before that goes off, I think. Here comes the tiger, everybody spread.
Is it dodgeable, or you can get stunned every time?
Isn't this the dude we taunt swap a little bit?
Yeah, I'm only at 2.
Okay. Damn, that's slow as fuck. Okay, I can see it actually. It's on the recoil.
I have Ankh available if you want.
Okay, he's taking off. You see him taking off. That's how you can tell when the shit's gonna happen. I would not use Ankh on this pull.
Sure.
Okay, go to the bird. Go to the bird. I'll go to the other side, people. Ooh, that sucks. Get in right away.
I'm at 4.
Taunt him through. And then Raptors are out. Boring. This isn't gonna be a kill. I just don't know how long. How long do we go on to like? Wait, the tank can get fixated?
Yeah.
Piss.
If 4 dead, we could kill it.
I'm gonna say, is this like other council?
You really
fights,
think
or
we're
the
gonna
last
be
things we're
the
gonna?
blood buzz the last 2 ads?
Get ready for him.
You can res one.
Well, we killed Gonk at the right time. It was right on it. Get ready to go to the bird. Res? We're gonna.
That's
It's white. Let's go ahead and die. Okay, let's look at these deaths real quick and see what. Telly. Stop talking. Okay. Alright, I didn't know it was you that was talking, but whenever I like look at a death log and I start to read it, then usually somebody talks at the same time as me. Okay, so you had Cry of the Fallen and Paku's Wrath.
I got hit by the.
You're knocked by the frog.
Krogwa's Wrath. I got knocked back by that.
Okay.
So you can't read a death log at all.
I wasn't looking for the gray circle within the gray circle. That was my bad.
Yeah, and that was something that I discussed right before we pulled, is that everybody has to watch for Krogwa's circle when we're in there. Alright, Zob, same thing. He got hit by Krogwa.
Correct.
Sorqueef got hit by the Lacerating Claw from Kim Bull. You can't be in front of that boss. We'll face the bosses towards the outside edge, and we'll have them at the edges. Just make sure we don't step in front of them if we can help it. That might have just been unlucky timing, so I'm not blaming you there. Stampo, same thing. Lacerating Claw. And Ammo had Bleeding Wounds as well, so I think that's
I had
the dot.
both the debuff from the dude dying and the claw debuff, and just fucking.
Oh my
from
god.
From the tank ability.
It was like some.
Where's it from the Raptor? When the Raptors come out, they get buffed with a haste buff as well. Oh, can you spell steal it off of them?
Yeah.
We should spell steal the boss first. I think.
Obvious.
Because it's gonna like cause all the boss's ability to damage faster and all that shit. And our Gonk kill was like almost right on time with Paku's Wrath. So we might have to call a stop if we don't have it come in.
I feel like we should just.
So Krogwa, he leaps like to us, and then he goes to like wherever he lands. Then he goes to the nearest farthest target. So sometimes it's melee, you know, like wherever he lands.
Yeah,
it's like,
it seems like it's kind of like not super controllable, but if you guys work at it, you can probably control it some, right? Like a lot of times he went to you, right?
Mhm.
So it's not a waste of time. Is my point.
Yeah,
it's just not going to be perfect, and that's what you're pointing out. Just make sure we're watching for that Grace Roll, guys. Just get on it. We got this.
We should definitely trade at 3 because 4 was wrecking my soul.
Okay. Yeah, it's at 3 to 4.
Give me 1 moment.
Okay, actually, bake ready, not ready. 5 seconds.
Ready, not ready.
Alright, good. Projector textures on because I didn't see the circle last time.
Alright, I'm good.
Thanks, Pie Shark. Pie Gwyn.
And
Doesn't
Alexa's
exactly
my
roll off the
lowest
tongue, by
stat,
the way.
dude.
Let's go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1,
Oh yeah, we want to. Yeah, it's a good idea, dude. We want the bosses to be like kind of a little bit more towards mid, so we can actually get to the fucking Pterodactyl.
Good idea. Someone wrote threat. That wasn't him. Jesus Christ.
And make sure when they run out with those that you guys move away from it too. Make it easy on them. Raptors.
Backers.
Polymorph.
So you can watch the middle and you know which Wrath ability's coming. So here he comes. See him? He's taking off. Get ready to go to him. Get ready to go to him. Go now. Come on.
Watch the toad. Why is everybody dead right now, dude? Actually inexcusable. Just die. What happened?
Because he only had a very short distance to jump, so the time you got to move was like.
Frog.
Yeah.
Oh, when he jumps like twice in the thing?
Yeah.
I guess if you were already standing in it, maybe.
We
Do
could
we
have
want
one
somebody
person
to
bait it, run out.
Yeah.
I can do that if you want. Because I can bubble myself. Or disperse it or something.
I think you'll still die.
I think I saw people using hunters with turtle.
Yeah,
because they
hunters
can
with
run out and turtle and just.
So
trade
water,
off.
you'll get that one there, and then Lurk, you'll get it if it happens again. Okay.
Got it.
You're saying if he jumps twice in the circle?
No, like so he'll jump in the circle, and then what happens is, okay, say he jumps in the circle right here, then he's gonna jump to the furthest player again. If the furthest player is right here, he's gonna be to them in like a second flat, and nobody can move. So when he jumps in, they'll see the swirl, and then water will run out and turtle, and he'll jump onto water instead of jumping twice in the circle.
Forward water should just be out there
You get what I'm
fucking
saying?
turtled already.
Yeah.
So we'll dodge the first jump and then the second jump.
See if you can figure it out. He's gonna go out there late. $20.
It didn't seem like it was that fast. But I mean, it's good bit if you can.
We have way too much. We either need to like
Well, we're gonna
zerg
get
it
it.
faster, or are we not?
Pretty sure it should be slower.
I think we should do it
able to
slower.
get the alert for Cry of the Fallen to work, because mine's totally not working.
Because we're supposed to kill Gonk.
I mean, it automatically
when,
casts when the
when
boss
it starts.
dies.
I don't know if it says when Paku's Wrath starts. If
wondering why
that
it's
means
not
like after he lands. Did we get a fees? Yeah, I didn't think so.
I don't think I haven't particularly paid attention to that because it's not my thing. I'm dragging my boss around to kill the raptors. I think that's okay.
So when it says to kill Gonk when his wrath starts, is that when the bird shows up and flies up, or are we supposed to be waiting until he lands and the ability actually
I think
starts
once the
to
bird shows up, we'll probably be okay.
'Cause that overlap does not seem fun or easy.
Oh yeah. Okay, so you're right. So what do we
I
want
know
to
I'm
do?
right.
Wait until after? You're supposed to kill him. Where's that tip at?
Right at the top. Do we just
Bottom of
get him
boss.
low and then wait to kill until he
Kill
starts?
Gonk during Paku's Wrath to prevent nasty overlaps from the next aspect. I don't know if that sounds that great. Because we would be AoE'd and then AoE'd, right?
Yeah.
Do you want to just like not stop DPS and see how the overlaps end up?
I don't want to stop damage.
Also, not a big deal, but if you can tank them closer to how you were tanking them distance-wise on the previous pulls, it's like a 10% or so prio damage increase.
What, the tap 2? On your priority? Okay.
I mean, you guys are doing it before. It's like 14 yards or so is where
Okay.
I can...
That's early.
That was so early. He jumped in so early.
Can definitely be further than this.
Okay, well, they don't need to be, so, good enough. Krog was out. Raptors are out. Nice ring, dude. That's nasty.
We actually phase it faster. That's like, if we do it like that, we're actually like okay.
Wait till the shit overlaps. Let's see. Like, why are people that aren't
Paku.
that's so
Paku,
annoying?
go
People
to
that
him. I'll go further, Diva. Watch the swirl here. Watch the swirl here. It's in the middle.
In the center.
Bait it. Good. Watch it again. And people are dead. Dude, that has to be we're failing, right? 100%?
I got his wrath or whatever. Kimbool's wrath, and it stunned me in the. Then
In the
he
tiger.
jumped on me. Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, I don't feel like we're gonna kill this with like 4 DPS dead before we're even on the fucking hard part. Like, this gets harder. Let's just wipe it. Let's do some Google Foo real fast and figure this shit out.
I took a quick bio.
Yeah. You guys can't be stacked in the circle. We should be spread.
And wait, no.
Take a break if you need it. Kragwa.
I think we kind of were. It was just the two of us where we both got tiger stunned, and then the frog jumped on us. So it was only a couple of us there.
That's to the. Oh.
Yeah, the frog
gets
finished
stunned
us,
in
but the tiger jumped, so we couldn't get out of the frog.
But you
I
could,
also see a
because I
bunch
got
of.
done too, and I was able to get out of it.
Were you
But
at
I
the
moved
edge or not in the middle?
I saw a circle under my feet, I was stunned, and I moved.
Okay, is bleeding wounds from the people letting their raptor attack them?
It's from the tiger, I think. The
From the
aspect.
tiger jumping on people?
Yeah.
Okay. So
I'm pretty
Gia
sure
got
that's
hit
what I
by
did too.
This fight has
Tigers
so
are
many
jagged
mechanics.
claws.
What the fuck?
Kigu got hit by Wild Maw, which is Gonk's frontal cleave. Dude, I halfway want to like wonder if we could just have the tank stand just outside of the circle. Wrong about what?
Well, I think if everyone's in the center and then just the 200s are just to the side, it should work, right? Or is it too big?
Well,
for
the
that?
problem is when the tiger jumps, dude, it stuns everybody that he lands on as well. And the tiger's unavoidable on the person that he jumps on, and there's no spell effect. He just jumps on somebody. So if everybody stacks right in the middle, everybody will get stunned and we'll win. What are you wrong about, Nick?
The jagged wounds thing.
Jagged? Bleeding wounds?
Yeah, that.
What about it?
You asked something and I answered it incorrect.
Oh, okay. So what was the correct answer?
Whatever the other person said.
So
I
bleeding
forget the name
wounds
of it.
from the tiger jumping.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you just not type in raid chat like that? Because you see how much that confuses me when I'm trying to
Sorry.
figure out what's going on. I mean, it's not a big deal. It's just that's why I say to not type in raid chat. We'll have a conversation and then I don't look at it 20 seconds later and get confused about what the hell we're talking about. All right. So Krillo, jagged claw, bleeding wounds. Okay. I guess. I'm trying to heroic tip here. Because it's not that we're not good enough to do this, right? It's that the strategy is not right.
We don't pee.
Or do we have both hunters run out and turtle and just keep the Kragwa out, keep Kragwa out of that one? But it happens for the rest of the fight, right?
Yep.
So we won't have it every
What
time.
if we don't kill Paku?
If we don't kill Paku first?
Yeah, what if we went Gonk first and then killed Paku second, and then we would only have to deal with that for the final guy?
Final two guys.
Yeah.
Still might
Whoa.
happen.
Yeah.
Fun. Ran found
Still-
something. Still gonna suck, yeah. What's Gonk's rage thing? What's his main thing?
The Raptors.
The Raptors. So that's just gonna continue anyways.
I think the Raptors are
Aren't
less
really that hard.
disruptive. Well, they're not.
Well,
that
no.
hard,
If we keep Paku alive, he's still gonna use his wrath, right?
Yeah, we just have to do
We'll
that.
deal with it the whole fight, regardless.
We just have to do that wrath cleaner. Like, what killed us was the Kimball's wrath going off with the gonk. So like the people that get the Kimball's wrath, it like marks you. Like
Yeah,
you
most of
can't
the-
stand in the group. You stood like whoever had a mark stood in the group and stunned 10 people, and then the frog jumped up.
Well, we need to all spread out in the ring. So Gonk has the 90-degree cone. I think I might try to stand just outside the circle because I've also bled people with that. I don't know if they're walking into it or what. Let's fucking eat and go. So I'll try to stand just outside the circle, and we'll still have like a hunter go out and try to bait the second Krogwa.
How much more damage is that on you to stand outside of the circle?
I don't know how much it is. We'll find out. I have a cheat death. Kraga jumps to one of the 3 players who's furthest from it. I don't know about that. It seemed like it worked last time. After jumping 4 times, Kraga would despawn.
Yeah, the weak aura has like a little counter on it. So like when the frog's jumping, you'll see it'll jump and it'll go like 3, then 2, then 1.
So wait, could we stop DPS and then kill Paku? Or no, wait. Does he do the Wrath right away when he dies, or is it on a timer still?
I don't know.
What? There should be a timer.
So we could like.
I do remember Fat Boss video saying something about, yeah, halting DPS on 1 to not get that leap in while we're all stacked.
Well, no, they were saying that you kill Gonk during Paku's Wrath to make it so that you don't have bad overlaps. That was the only thing that they mentioned.
So whenever I go to immune it, I can run towards the center, right? Somebody can stand in the back of the Packers Wrath circle. That'll mean it'll go to them. And
Right. So Lurk, when he runs out to immune, can
Oh
you
yeah,
run-
what Rain says
Rain
is
just
true.
posted in chat.
Because yeah, Fat Boss is like as soon as you see it, as long as you run, as soon as you see the circle, you have plenty of time to get out of it.
Yeah, that's.
So it's that people aren't dealing with it.
Yeah, it's a big.
I'm pretty sure there's enough time. Like I said before, I'm like 90% sure you can move. It might be hard. for people
Regardless
to
of the
see,
distance, he takes the same amount of time. So we don't need him to bait then if it takes the same amount of time every time, right?
Yeah, I could just step out slightly, I guess.
Okay,
it's
when
still
we
making
run to Paku, spread out in the circle, guys. Like 100% just spread out. I'll try to see if I can just stand like
Would
just
it
outside at the
not
edge.
be better to all stack on one side once it comes out and we all run the crop?
No, because when the tiger jumps,
Oh yeah,
Jesus fucking Christ! Why is this game so fucking hard for people?
Also, just keep moving too.
Yeah, honestly, we don't really need to do any damage during that. You guys should just like fucking keep moving, because if you're already moving when the swirl's on you, there's no way for you to get hit. What if we had all the healers go to the middle
So that Gale gets stunned?
and have all the DPS run a circle around the edge? That sounds like it could work.
As long as the tiger doesn't stun
Well,
it.
if the tiger
Spread
jumps
out.
on fucking healers, they'll
Spread
go.
out. Yeah, they can't be stacked, but if you mean
Yeah,
like
healers spread in middle, DPS at the edges, and go to all the edges and be ready to move. Oh. Krog's out. 1. There's 2. There's 3.
Raptors.
Raptors are out. 4th jump and he's gone. Diva, you could drag your boss around if he doesn't have a frontal to the Raptors as they're killing him. Okay, get ready to go to Paku. There he is. Go, go, go. I'm going to the far side, Diva. Of course he started doing his cleave right after. How? Dude, like, literally look down and 5 people are fucking dead every time. It's actually getting really
Yeah,
frustrating.
so the because everybody was spread out, I had the little red marker for the leap, and I tried to like move away from people, but there's people everywhere. Is a way that
Oh, you were supposed to take it?
Not the frog.
Just die.
Oh my god, I tried.
The problem's the tiger, not the frog.
Yeah, definitely.
Now that I can see with the textures, the frog's easy to avoid. The tiger's much more athletic.
Yeah, I mean the frog just jumped right on top of
Is
me.
is the tiger? Isn't the tiger on
Jesus
multiple
Christ.
people in a row?
It's on 3 people. 3 people get red marks over their head. And so, like, we have to have those 3 people have room to get to the edge of the circle.
Oh my god, I keep releasing.
And then I don't know how to avoid, like, getting Krog and the leap, though.
How long is it after the mark shows up on your head before he jumps in?
There's a weak aura.
It was like 3 to 5 seconds.
3
It
to
was
4
quick.
seconds
Like,
is what I was
I'm
gonna say,
basically...
like, it was not much time.
So then we...
Yeah,
so
I made it, and me and
I can
Zob
have the-
stood on each other, and
I think that might be
I
best
take
if we
the
stack in the
risk.
circle and everyone that has it runs out. I mean, it's going to be messy sometimes because people are going to be dodging the frog as well, so if you run in the same direction to dodge the frog.
Everyone's gonna dodge the frog unless I bait it.
I know. I'm saying that's why, like, that overlap when people are running from the frog, if they run in the same direction as someone who's running out with the tiger, 2 people get stunned, but it's better than like 6 people dying. I guess.
So what's the strategy you're suggesting?
To stack
So
tiger in the
annoying.
center and have people who get the tiger mark running.
Jack's guild is having the people who get the tiger mark run to the back ass of the circle. Where we're stacked in the front part of the circle, the 3 marks go to the back.
Okay, we'll try that.
That makes sense to me.
So like, whatever, not like completely stacked tight at the front, I guess, because I don't know.
It's fucking
I guess
annoying
they're
when the
pretty
hexes
spread
are
out.
running out and there's people that aren't
they're a little bit
that
spread. So
aren't
they're
with the
spread at
hex
the front,
circles
and
are
then the
also
people that get
running
the other
away.
ones spread at the
So you have
back.
to run twice as fucking far.
I
Where
stood
if
out
they
of the
just ran
circle to
in,
try to
I
keep
just
the
don't
weight
know
off
if
of
I
everybody,
get
and it
some
was
up
wrecking me
and
pretty
people would
bad.
run
Yeah,
half the
Polly.
distance.
I don't think you can stand out of the circle.
Have you seen that ammo?
Yeah, I did notice that earlier. I literally stood still.
Like every time, like
and a guy actually
yeah,
ran for
like
me
I'm
who
sitting
didn't
Did you
here.
say
have
Jack's
it.
guild killed Gonk first?
Yeah, like
Let's do
if I'm standing
I'll
here
try
and I get
that.
my hex, I start running
I just
out,
feel like this is
and
coming
then
up
say
fucking
if somebody's
stupid right now.
if I'm right here and somebody's standing where Telly is right now, and I start running out, they start
do
running out
Gonk-
as well,
we'll
so I
do
have to run
Gonk
like
and then
twice as
Paku
far
and then,
to clear the
yeah,
people behind
Kimball
me.
and then Akunda.
I
If
can
he
just
just swaps
dispel you. I can
places,
dispel
I
you.
stand where he is, and then he does that exactly, and we both
Do
run.
you want to just
Seeing
call
the call
out and I
listen,
can
that's
dispel you?
crazy.
What?
Kill order just changes the timings on the abilities, right?
I was just talking about like what.
Yeah, they all
it would
stick
be
around,
nice for
but
him to
it'll
do.
like it might end
Oh.
up nicer where we don't like. I feel like just dealing with the
People's
tiger
general.
and the frog right away on the
Just
first
let me know,
Pakus
and
is
if you're like
bad.
clear, I'll just like dispel
And
you
if
really
this
quick.
changes the timing on
Okay.
everything, where everything doesn't like
I'm not
completely
worried about
line
it. I
up
mean, by the time I actually get
perfectly
safe
like
with all
that,
these people running away,
like I don't think that
like
the
it falls
frog
off.
or the tiger
Yeah,
is
everyone should
impossible.
be in the
for it.
middle for the most part.
Once Gonk dies, just taunt my boss.
Okay.
New one, because I can hold him the whole time.
So
where
we're
we
killing
going?
Gong first now.
Killing Gonk, okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You cannot stand against the law.
We needed to do the spell on your boss though.
The wind is my will.
I got it.
You're gonna get X.
Yeah, I can.
Raptors.
Mind or avoid. Offensively dispel if you can. And then when this dies, I'm taking your boss and we're killing it.
There's Paku.
Get ready to go to Paku. We still have to do that part right now. Go. Give a go to far.
Remember, if you have red mark, go to the back and spread out. Red marks are out.
Res. When the next boss comes out, we're going to be bloodlusting and killing Kimball.
Raptors.
Raptors. Dispel. Keep the raptors apart. Kite them away from each other with your big brains.
Link the next one if it looks nasty.
Paku's jumping. Get ready to
Paku's
walk.
coming. You want to switch?
Yep.
Okay, switch in. Come to him.
There's the frog, 2 more jumps.
One jump. One more jump, guys. Watch the frog. Watch the frog.
Red marks. Someone's in the middle with the red mark.
Mark.
Yeah, someone.
Who was it?
I was the one with
It's
the red
me.
mark, the one that died.
Wipe it. Who's me?
Checks me.
Okay, why aren't you moving?
I moved
there's
once I
so
saw
much
it, but there's
space in the
such a few
back.
people I can't see who it's on.
Get
The weak order that Krillo posted.
Yeah, I posted a weak aura. By the way, I just tested it. It's a loud meow, so if you just be warned. Scared
Okay,
the crap
where's
out
it
of me when I got it. I posted it in weak auras in the Desire lore category.
Okay, everybody get that.
Can you turn the sound off?
Yeah, you just have to go to the actions and turn it off.
What else does it do besides the meow?
It says "Get out, asshole."
Okay.
Found it on. I found it on Wago.
All right. Well, we killed the first boss and made it almost through the second one, so it feels like that strat's better.
Where is it?
Right?
Actions.
Play sound.
Play sound.
So you said go to
The actions and
play
uncheck.
sound,
Uncheck,
uncheck.
play sound.
Got it. Yeah.
Yep.
Damn, dude, this one's a little harder than I thought it was gonna be.
It's not crazy
It
bad.
shouldn't
Like
be.
we
Yeah.
sort of figured out that wrath. We just gotta, you know, everyone's gotta end up getting that stupid red mark to get used to it.
Yeah, and when we're doing
aura should
Paku's, guys, don't try to do your full damage rotation. Press your fucking filler and figure out what's going on. You know what I mean? Like, we could literally, like, and I think Pi was one I discussed this with. He used to have shit like this where he would tell people, like when he was raid leading, you're not allowed to DPS at all during this mechanic because people were dying to it, and magically it would fix, right? So I'm not gonna do that, but you need to find that balance right now. Do not be the person that stays
I've
in the
literally
group.
pulled this boss more than
Or
less
whatever
than
it
half
is.
these people. I'm like,
Everybody
I'm gonna
repair.
mess up.
Where's
And you know, melee are used to doing mechanics and moving while they're doing their rotation, which is like different than range, to be honest. And range have to like stop and go, so it's like I'm not gonna try to delineate who is and isn't able to do a full rotation while we do this. But you need to be honest with yourself and do whatever it's gonna take for you to get the mechanics right and not kill yourself for other people. And you guys need to keep those raptors apart more. You need to figure out which raptor's on you. Turn your camera around, make sure you don't have one on you. Like, or you should have an icon above your head, right? Figure out which one's on you and kite it away from the others.
Really obvious.
Yeah. Well, they didn't do very fucking good on the last pull, so that's what I'm talking.
Oh, yeah, I just mean if you don't have that, make sure you get it.
So when we do, if you do get the cat debuff thing and you run out, we probably shouldn't stack on each other as well, like those 3 people that do run out, because it would stun
You
all
make,
3
you make a
3
row
times,
of
right?
1, 2, 3 across the back if you can.
Yeah, you just run to the back and spread.
It's only
5 yards.
So just don't be on
Yeah,
top of each
run towards the back, and as soon as you see whoever else is running with you, bank away from them. You know what I mean? Like if I'm running and Krillo's on my right, Krillo's gonna go an extra foot to his right, and I'm gonna go an extra foot to my left. That type of thing.
I'm
Chex, are you ready?
Yeah, sorry.
Oh my god, we wait so long on checks.
Almost wonder if you should have the boss like in the middle of the melee to get the Paku faster.
I don't think getting there's been an issue, has it?
Maybe not. Just feels hectic. Frogs out. 1, 2,
Raptors.
3, 4 and he's gone. Can we count that out? I don't know if I'll call it every time, but that'd be cool.
The 4 jumps.
Yeah.
Okay. Try.
Or if you just say he's out, I'll start counting. And you want me to switch you, right?
Yeah. Taco's out.
Ready to go to him? Rally. We're already low. Just rally.
Frog, jump 1.
2. 3. 4.
That's unlucky.
Somebody's dead again.
Frog spawned in the darkness.
Just res him. Raptors. Maybe not a 20-yard knockback.
Just use it at the same time.
Paku, get ready to go.
Yeah, trade boss.
Frog, jump 1.
1. I'm dead. You didn't taunt.
Tanks are both dead.
Swipe.
Yeah, that damage gets spicy on tanks.
Was it that you didn't taunt in time, or did I like pull them too close together when I went to switch, or what?
He's hitting the taunt. I waited for you to taunt mine, then I taunted you.
Oh, just taunt right away when you tell me, dude. I did it instantaneously, and I had them both, and I just died. Probably because they were buffed. We need to, when we do the taunt, we need to step further away. Because if we're only 8 yards apart, when they cross each other, they'll start meleeing us right away. So when we need to taunt, I'm gonna maybe you don't move, but I'll taunt and I'll move away so they don't cross paths and like slap us. You know what I mean? But I had both of them. I know I did. Did it like instantaneously, like. No, the damage was only extra because when they get close, they buff each other, right? Wasn't that the thing?
Yeah,
we got our shark damage.
30% extra damage.
Yeah, you got meleeed 5 times by both in a second before you died.
It's my fault. I'll make sure, as I taunt, I'll just run away from you. If you want to take like a step away from me, that's good. A lot of guilds were saying they were getting stuck on this boss last night.
I think we can do it.
Oh, we can do it. Dude, we killed Gahoon on the first week in like the top 250 or some shit. We can kill his. It's a rogue boss. Just week 1, so it's gonna hurt. Usually, it's funny, like at this level, like usually our heroic kills feel like our mythic kills, just with more mechanics, you know? Go ahead.
So where should the people be baiting for the frog? Because the reason I died is because I ran out with my cat, but then the frog landed on me, but I was stunned from the cat. So where should people bait it so that it doesn't land on the group, but so it doesn't land on us either?
Not really possible.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like not.
I mean, if the
Like, you
person
can't
gets
So
hurt
where
by
he
it,
died,
take it out, then everyone should
that
be
back
right?
area, there's actually a lot of space, and that's where I was standing. I could not stand there because it baited on me, and I just shuffled over, but they were running out with the
Okay, hold on.
jump as well.
Did you have the tiger or not?
No,
Then you're in the front of the circle and not the back. Did you miss that?
I did miss that. That was my bad.
Okay,
So-
everybody's in the front of the circle, and when you get the mark, you go to the
Oh
back.
my
We talked
God,
about
I
that
guess
for
people really
well
don't wanna
over a
fucking
minute,
get
so you
killed,
need to
right?
Pay attention better.
We
Sorry,
talked
there's no
about that
excuse. There's
during
no
the
way you
break.
weren't distracted or just not paying attention. Let's go.
It's during the break, but whatever.
Oh.
I bet
Yeah,
you can't even have the frog jump on you when you have the mark. Bet you $1 million, and he just did
That is
that.
actually fucking stupid.
Frog doesn't do that much damage either. It just
It
can't
knocks
be
you back.
comboed with other shit.
If you're stunned, knock
God,
damage, knock down.
I mean, if you're thrown out of the circle, you're gonna get fucked up.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Everyone's ready. Yeah, the frog knocks you back. Let's go. Oh, I didn't mean to do 7, sorry.
It's all good.
Dude, fuck this polymorph bullshit.
Reroll Druid, dude. Can't get polyed on this boss. I actually tested it. It's actually so good.
Let's jump 1, I think.
2, 3, 4.
Cunt.
Alright. Taunting.
Paku, you ready?
Ready to go to the bird.
Right
I'll go
next to
first.
it is. Jump 1.
2. And somebody's dead.
Yeah, the frog and the cat.
Okay.
There's actually nothing I could do right there. It's fucking like we should have people scrap more in there. I feel.
Dude, I'm gonna step away and we'll taunt swap. He's at 30. 3, 2, 1, swap. Dispel.
Ready for Paku.
Ready to go to the bird.
Link the next one if it's bed.
Frog's out. 1.
Let's jump 1.
Going far. There's 2.
Bird.
3. One more jump. Watch it. And we're killing Paku at the correct time, supposedly.
Taking your boss.
Which one do I get then?
Funda.
Okay.
Dropping tide.
You taunted it when they were on top of each other.
A little closer if you can.
Or who are we killing?
I'm not worried
Kunda?
about that right now.
You're down 2 healers.
Yep. This is where we bloodlust, right? Already did. Cool. And all the range should be spread ahead of time, right?
Ammo, can I get innervate?
Spell Pele.
Shadow Priest helped dispel the mind wipe.
Paku's coming. Paku's coming.
Get ready to go to Paku. Diva's dead. What? So where he jumped 3 times and then there was only 1 jump during that Paku was better. So Ammo died to the combo that he'd talked about, but I don't see. That's weird. You said the frog jumped on you?
Yeah.
Take 2 stacks of the tiger. Because it looked like it was pretty close. Like he moved.
He didn't
I
get hit
think.
by the frog, dude.
Oh, he
I know.
jumped on me, but I guess
I
he
know.
just
I was
died to
saying.
Okay.
Because he shuffled to avoid the frog, and I was wondering if he got hit by the tiger.
That might have been it, but he didn't get hit by the frog.
Yeah, that's actually probably what happened because it was in there and I was trying to like inch a little bit closer to the other person without being in range. So it might have been just me like hitting theirs as well.
Okay, and okay, Daffy, did you? It says melee Akunda.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out if I
Did he
actually got
spawn
melee.
literally on top of you.
I think he may have spawned, and I may have gotten aggro because I was hemming there and couldn't move. But I also had the tiger stun before that, so I was really hella low to begin with.
Okay, when you got the tiger stun, did you get out of the group?
Yep.
Oh, Ammo, you got the frontal cone.
Is that, wait,
Somebody
what's the
said
frontal
when you
cone?
died, you were still in the
Is
front.
that
of the
Paku's
cat
round?
Yeah, last
I don't think so. I was
Kimball's
towards the back of
aspect
the circle. I was like,
swipes
back,
nearby
like
enemies in
if
a
we
cone
were all facing
inflicting
Paku, where you guys are standing now, I was
100k
like
on
back here.
impact and leaves a dot for 45
I think
seconds.
we're kind of at the point. I don't want to spend too much time between pulls. I think we just pull this boss until it dies. right?
Really? I didn't know
Is there
that.
anything we
Who
can
does
fix,
that?
or do we just pull it again and do better and hope for better RNG?
Kimball aspect?
Anyone
it's-
who
that's
has
Yeah,
I
that's
would
definitely what it
recommend
is.
using a personal if you're about to get jumped
tiger.
by.
Yeah.
Okay,
the
yeah.
tiger.
If you get the
It
tiger,
hurts.
if you get the tiger, use a personal.
Does that count as AoE damage for Feint, do you think?
Probably.
Probably. I mean, it definitely wouldn't be like a huge hit to just pop it.
It costs a decent amount of energy now.
Let's kill this shit, guys.
Mage buff, please.
When like I'm saying this to myself just as much as anybody else. Depending, doesn't matter how much you've rated. This is the point where our attitude probably matters a lot, 100%. So we're in this room to kill this boss. People are wiping on it. We wiped on it. Nobody gives a shit. Let's kill it. Focus on this pull. Don't be frustrated with other people. Don't be frustrated with the bosses. Get it. We're good enough. We're smart enough. Gosh darn it, people like pie. Make sure you don't go in front of that boss when he's mauling me. Frogs out. 1.
God
2.
damn it, that fucking
Raptors.
3. Dude, I wonder if we waited if we just wouldn't get frog during it. You guys want to try that?
No.
Want to completely stop right now?
Make the call.
What's the timer on the frog?
31 seconds.
There's Baku. We'll see. I'm taking your boss.
Did anyone stop? Yes, if we wanted to.
I mean, unless he makes the call.
Jesus, don't pull them right together.
Frog 1.
2.
I'm fucking dead.
3. Rez, tell you got hit by the fucking frog, got knocked out of the circle, I saw it.
Raptors.
You guys not? You guys just avoid it?
Maybe don't drop. I know darkness is fucking good, but it makes it so hard to see.
Mm-hmm. It really does.
Oh, I can't belf. This is cancer. Actually, like, wanted
Tigers
the
are up.
resources there.
You want to switch me at some point?
I'm at 2 right
30.
now.
I'm at 30, which is where it really starts to hurt for me. 3, 2, 1, swap. Frogs out. 1, 2. Nice, this one
Paku's
overlaps
down,
it
get
back.
ready.
3. Get ready to go to Paku. 4. Going to the bird.
There's no frog.
Stack in the front.
I know, it's so nice.
Use a personal if you get low. Get ready to take. You're gonna take Kimball here as soon as yours dies. I'll grab the new one.
Okay. Raptors.
I tried to pull him apart. It fucking got buffed. Motherfucker. It's a wipe. No res for 120 and your tank's gonna die.
Damn, that's
Dude,
actually
he
really
was
good.
running behind you and meleeed me from a motherfucking mile away.
I have a question. Would that be just a good overlap then to throw external on you? Or would it not
When
matter
I just
with the-
died?
Yeah.
No, dude. The boss ran behind the other boss, got a 10% buff, and literally just deleted my entire health. Like, that. There. I wish I could just show you what just happened to me, dude. Like, I don't even know how to fucking explain it. I taunted it, and I was standing 22 yards away from D.Va. And when the boss got bigger, his melee range increased.
I fucking shadow
Did
meld
you
and
shot
people
from a
take
random
too
angle?
fucking long to die,
I have no
dude.
fucking clue. And then he ran just in range of yours. It was like, it probably was perfect to kill me. Like, utterly perfect. The range at which he was still buffed. Maybe I go to mid there? Do I just leap to mid and taunt him to mid? That'd be my best bet, right? If he's just jumping in some random fucking spot. I guess?
Yeah, the reason not to, he doesn't cleave or anything.
Okay.
Like, I thought he would come from the right side, because that's where the fuck he is right now.
And you guys need to not get hit by that fucking... We had one jump during that, and I watched like a bunch of people get hit by it. You need to stop that shit.
So
Oh, and...
real
when you run out of the frog circle while you're in Paku's circle, run towards the middle so that if you get knocked, you're still in it instead of out of it. Go ahead.
And whatever we delayed a little bit that time, I don't think we got Tiger during Paku. So was there something we did slightly different on that?
I think it was just a delay.
Yeah, that was
actually
banging.
so.
Almost
Yeah, I
like
honestly
that's
think
the
we should
whole
delay
reason
it.
people said
Either
to
that or we have to
fucking
do it faster, but I
delay
don't
it
think we
before we
could.
even walked in this goddamn room.
Yeah.
Jesus
and we didn't
fucking
get Tiger
Christ.
during-
Tiger didn't go during it, and we didn't deal with Krogwa nearly as much either. Like we didn't have Krogwa at all in the first one. We had one tick on the second. Was that it?
It was
Something
2, I
like
think,
that?
on the second.
So we should just
Yeah.
not do damage for like 10 seconds
easy.
on the beginning of the pull.
Just
So how
pat
do
on
we
the
do
other
this?
ad.
I just did like
I'll
15%
do that.
delay for like what 10 seconds, then go ham.
Just swap the Paku for.
There we go.
He just
There we go.
He just heals.
Big text.
I mean, you can
Yeah.
you build resources though on like.
I mean, yeah, you could do that. That's fine. Who cares?
That was actually.
Okay, well, yeah, well, I'll just call a stop at 15, and we'll delay it and see if we can get all those combos to not line up shitty like that. That definitely felt easier.
Sometimes,
Sorry, I
dude.
need to eat. Click's ready, and I was relogging, so I'm behind. Alright, I'm good.
It's
10
actually
seconds.
trolling.
So we can do more damage to stop at 15%. No, just kidding. Alright, here we go. Dude, that was tilting my death though. Holy fucking shit, that was the stupidest shit I've seen in a long time as a tank.
He's got the buff.
That's the last time we looked at a mirror.
Who did?
Ulti, you're savage.
Right now, or are you talking about when I died?
No, right now when I was talking, he had
Oh,
the
they
buff.
weren't white.
No, like the one that's spell stolen.
Oh yeah.
Jump one.
2.
Raptors.
Oh my god, I got
Raptors.
fucking hit.
3. Everybody's on Raptors. When the Raptors die, don't go on the boss. We'll count down from like 12.
I'm just hitting Paku, dude. Fuck it.
Alright. Stop DPS completely. 100% stop or go on Paku if you want.
You hear it in his voice how it just kills him to say that, right? It's so good. I just use my fucking.
We'll just
should
kill
be
him
killing it
afterwards.
now.
Get ready to
Should
go
be
to the
killing
bird.
him now! Oh
Go
my
to the bird.
god,
I'm
this
going on
is
the far side.
retarded. This is actually nuts. This is when we're supposed to kill.
You can kill him now.
I already switched to him, dude.
Watch the frog.
Oh my
And I'm
god, that shit
taking
does so much
Paku
damage.
6 years ago, because of course he spawned right on top.
Raptors.
Raptors are out. Pop those vamps now. Well, I'm gonna switch you at 30 again. I'll do that countdown.
He said, or go on fucking Paku.
Did you hear that in his voice? That's how he hated to
Did you
say
see
it.
everybody just switch?
I was already on that bitch, dude. I was on Paku as soon as he told
Frogs
me to
out.
stop.
1,
We done the same.
2.
This lineup is actually
Diva,
so
4,
nice now.
3,
I got a
2,
couple
1,
a couple
switching.
kill commands over before I switched.
Paku.
Go to the
On
bird.
the execute.
Yeah.
What do we have here, eh?
He's
Who's
wiping
this?
to
Please don't talk
Conclave.
for me, Cole.
I know I'm watching
Rally.
Purdy stream.
Oh, yeah, what's up?
Actual comedy. I don't know why you guys don't go Paku then Gonk.
We had Raptors out.
The fight is
we
so
did.
much
Spread out.
easier.
Kill the
We
Raptors.
did, but I don't know.
But we have retards
But dub.
Spread out. Make sure we
in this
just
guild that don't know how to play this game.
I don't think it's a dub thing on this one. It's a fucking everyone else thing.
Don't make them the strap.
Tiger. Frogs out. 1.
I see ultimatum pumping right now, dude.
Last thing on this, right?
You take Kimball.
Leading the
Paku's
charts.
next.
Actually, no, he's
Kill
not. Never
Kimball.
mind. He's getting shit on by the other fucking Shadow Priest.
Get ready to go to Paku.
It's all about who gets
Between
hexed during the Raptors.
Oh, just wait until the fucking silence
Paku,
phase.
go, go, go.
It is
We're on it
ultimate
now.
cancer. Yeah.
Any extra healing we have? Personal if you get the tiger. Ready for mind wipe in 5. Throw those out of the back. Here comes mind wipe. Oh shit.
Oh my god, that electric is.
Raptors.
How are we supposed to deal with that?
Res. 20 seconds on another res. Res him. Make sure you second potted, guys.
Swap.
Just basically take it as far out as you can.
Okay, swap me. I'm gonna go further on the other side.
Yeah, there's no like special strategy for it.
Mind wipe in 2.
What are
We
you
kill this
supposed to
one.
do?
It's literally about. Yeah, it's
Wait,
literally
mind
about
wipe,
other
do you
people.
stop
No, just do
casting or
mechanics.
something? Hold on, sorry.
Paku's
sorry.
coming up.
No,
Get ready to go.
it's literally just
Tiger's
going
out.
to interrupt, or you
to
can't
mid.
cast anything
Okay, go to
until
Paku, go to
somebody
Paku.
dispels you.
I got darkness position.
Diva's down.
Vamp.
Res Diva. Take it after.
Oh, thunder charge, thunder charge.
Spread those out. Cookie first, so everything you have right now.
Raptors?
The frog.
Raptors.
After. Ammo innovators, you have it.
I have my majors.
I
on.
just gave it to Purdy. Just gave it to
Zav
Purdy.
innovator.
Solve is dead.
Raptors.
Nick Vamp.
Nick Vamp. Watch your feet. I got one more major cooldown. I'm gonna have you take it.
Alright, next Raptors.
Paku's
Oh
out.
my god,
Get
I
ready to
can't
go.
fucking do. I can't cast. This is
Silence.
actually AIDS. I'm silenced.
Yeah, it's cancer. You have to get dispelled.
Fine.
Got
I
you,
guess.
fam.
Spell. I
That's
love,
all me.
Dude, ulti, I
Back in
fucking
the front
love
unless we
you,
need to
dude.
swap.
I'll heal you if you get low, okay?
Thunderstorms in
Yeah,
5.
just
Oh,
dispel
watch
his
it.
hex
We're so
immediately.
dead. We're so dead. Oh my god, I'm
Look at this.
alive.
Oh my god. Thunderstorm.
Oh, we're dead now, though. Oh, I got out.
1 mil. Kill this fucking
Oh,
boss.
Someone get my mind wipe?
Go boss.
Raptor.
Can't get the mind wipes.
That fucking Krogwa was so troll.
100k. I've got dots ticking on the boss. Hey.
Wowzers.
Jesus Christ, dude. That's heroic.
Just how we planned it.
I'm gonna make a weak gore for that frog.
Dude, I like the fucking bad overlaps.
Dude, that was scuffed
The
as
boss
fuck.
is like, oh, did you like those overlaps earlier? Check this out.
I'm aware, dude.
Ulti, you didn't fucking beat that guy. What the fuck?
Dude, I got silenced during one of those frogs. I'm telling you, it's all about the It's all about the or the raptor. Sorry, it's about the raptor damage.
So I coined this boss.
Not actually, I did more raptor damage than them. He was OBB pad forever.
Do I coin this boss? Wait, what is this?
Wait, how much damage did Brandon do? 16k?
Yeah, he did a lot. Mega.
Yeah, I did. When we killed, I was the highest at 16k,
Circle on the
almost
ground,
flat.
but I saw his
It's
giant
pretty
fat
bad.
ass flying through the
Our
air.
kill was scuffed as
and,
fuck too.
That's when I moved. Whenever.
I don't think I coined this boss.
Yeah, I didn't see the circle and I didn't see his fat ass.
This chest piece is super.
I was like, no, don't let this fall apart. We should win this. Okay.
A random 415
When
piece
Diva
is
died-
17.
Oh shit, it's 2 o'clock, so we're not going.
When Diva died in Purdy
So we
stream,
have
he was in the
Rastakhan,
background. He
Mekator,
said, "What the
Blockade,
fuck are
and
you
Jaina,
people
and,
doing?"
You know, like if anybody that has some extra time, I'm off all day tomorrow, so I'll be around. I'm gonna like try to find like all the little tips and like, stay tuned to keep your ear to the ground and find anything that we can for the next
How good is
bosses.
this
'cause
trinket?
little tips help. So
Crest?
I'll clear your note. Thank you guys
I'm
for.
guessing that we're doing it Monday.
Yeah, we'll be
if we
ready
don't get
tomorrow
it.
and Monday. Yeah, I doubt that we'll get the next 3 in tomorrow. So we'll see though. You know, I think realistically we could get 2 tomorrow and maybe even have some time for Jaina, but it just
Yeah.
depends on
Just
how
wait
we
for heroic blockade,
get in there
dude.
and do it, but that
If
last
it
pull
doesn't
is
get a
fucking
nerf
awesome, guys, good job.
within the next
Oh,
couple
sweet, I'm in
days, it's
Dalaran.
actually
I said that in
fucking
chat.
cancer.
Is it
on
bad?
We're
heroic?
still Alliance, so I can't.
On
remember
heroic,
something
it
really
is.
Good.
Are you
It-
AOTC right now?
No,
Still
we're
not
on
dead.
blockade.
Damn. Do I coin for Crest?
I was
right now?
Mekator.
Oh come on, it's pretty good.
Megator is
honestly.
easy. Honestly, it's all about you want to have clear comms, and your raid leader should designate one person to lead the robots, and just have them like
tell them
like
which
if,
ones.
if it was you, ulti, and ammo, you should